think it's TV. There it goes. We're now live. All right, everyone's quiet. I said we're now live, and everyone's like quiet. That's kind of funny. We're all chat. We go live, and boom. That was hilarious.
Well, no one's watching, right?
That's true. Thank you so much.
There you go.
That's all good then. Great. Okay, check a few things. Okay. We're going to be doing a sound check here. Testing audio. Testing audio feedback. Someone else say something. Someone else say something.
Your mom.
Someone else say
Your
something.
mom.
Got it. Awesome. Cool. We're good. That works. You guys are scaring me, but that's okay. That's part of the game. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're live, and last game was crazy. You have killed 2 dragons so far. 2 dragons. You do get back safe with your new friends, the cleric guy and the sorceress girl. And you do get back to town. Wonderful. Dragging or shoved in a sack of holding a dragon head. A couple of talons, several scales, and then you vacated the place. Right before you were leaving, as you were basically butchering the body of his brother, you saw in the distance a large dragon. So, big guy. So that happened, and he flew off, and you've made it back to town by nightfall. No, I'm sorry, 2 days to get back, isn't it? I take that back. First day back. So, first day you're heading back, and you're fine, I think. So, we can give you a check for the nighttime. Then just 1 more day for Breakmont. So, 2 days to get back, right? Forgot about that. I apologize. Yep, you moved the D6. What'd you get? Is that a 1?
2.
I want half that. All right. Anyway, nothing that night, so everything's good. It's cold. It's very cold. But with heated stones and spills, you guys are okay. Next day dawns. Still snowing. Very cold. You head back toward Breakmont, I assume?
Devin, you're muted. Devin, you're muted there, buddy.
I think it's intentional.
All right.
Oh, there.
Differus wakes up before the rest of the group and packing his bag. And he waits for all of you to wake up. I must go. I see the vision from Ses Enoch. I needed elsewhere. I will
You're leaving
come
us?
back to town with you, but I must be on my way.
My druid literally will not say anything. She'll just kind of stare at you.
Well, pleasure doing business, I guess.
Any out of character explanations?
I'm
Right.
not in the mindset to play Lizard Folk anymore. I got a whole new cleric up that I've been dying to run.
Okay.
Differus, it has been an honor fighting next to you. It's nice to have somebody by your side to take some of the blows. It's been a pleasure.
So, we agree. We will miss you.
All right.
I said my piece.
Aerolith wouldn't know what to say. Just like, okay, you're
Question,
going then. Okay.
Can we technically use Differus divination to kind of point us in the direction to your next character?
Yeah, sure. If the DM will allow it.
Sure. Absolutely.
Well, Differus, as it
I
is,
am
it was a great honor to serve without you. Maybe your god can kind of point us in a direction that we could use some help along our adventures.
In fact, there was. You will be joined by a child of fire.
Child of fire.
Child of fire. we will try to keep out an eye for that then, my friend.
All right.
I give Dithris a nice hearty handshake and just kind of like, thank you for coming with us and joining us. Safe travels, my
Very cool.
friend. If you need help in the future, take a look for us.
Remember to honor your dead.
And now just put everything you can. And some things you shouldn't.
And I'm going to go around for handshakes.
Be right back.
And this is going
I just
to,
muted myself.
funnily enough,
All right.
go,
Take care, Mike.
follow
Everything okay? Is
a
the season over?
path
Is Carl okay?
in the woods.
I understand. Sure thing. Take care.
Could you type in the chat box your character and all of that stuff, character name and description?
I will.
Okay.
So today's movie okay. They're just
I don't want that.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him.
Okay. So we're all sad now. Okay. Bye. Wave goodbye.
Oh, jeez.
We're all sad as MK's old.
We're all sad. Okay.
Wait, why are we sad? Because
You're not. We are.
just leaving?
Dithris is leaving us.
No, she is sad, but she's awkward as hell, so she's just standing staring at you, not sure what to say.
Oh.
She's sad.
As
I'll go up next to Erwin and just kind of nudge her in the shoulder.
She puts a hand on your shoulder and just nods. And goes off.
There you go. Off to greater adventures.
She started, but now she's the injured party.
For the grace of dead.
Anthony, what are we listening to?
Probably parents.
Oh, okay. Should I roll for an encounter with him? Sorry.
Well, I mean, he is a rogue. He does need a good backstory.
That's true. That's true. That's pretty funny. All right.
Technically, I know it's a stereotype, but my character doesn't even know his parents.
So,
He's,
Ghost of Dithris Pask, when do you want to bring the new character in? Do you want to have him wander along
They
the
get to
forest?
the next tavern in whatever.
You got it? All right. So the next day you travel, Dithris has gone a different direction. So the four of you remain. Go ahead and give me a d6 and let's see if you meet anything during that day. It's cold. It's still cold. It continues to be cold.
Oh, somebody else got it.
I 5. Okay.
5.
Nothing that day. Wonderful. You set up camp that night. The next day, that afternoon, you'll be back in Breakmont. So cool. So go ahead and do a d6. See what we get for that night.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Anthony's turn.
5.
Nothing at all. So it's calm, it's quiet, and you've got a dragon head in your bag of holding. So, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Next day dawns.
That sword is there too.
Yeah,
That sword is in there too.
yeah, you got
I
it.
remembered that.
You got it. Absolutely.
Um,
One of the twins.
I don't know what was with that sword again.
It was one of the twins that was fighting each other.
Twinning sword.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of calls.
So we
up
can
the other one.
find the other guy. Yeah.
And vice versa. So, you walk through the snow, trudging, cold, and you do eventually get back to town. Breakmont guards open the door. Maybe they recognize you. I don't know, but you've been there several times, so
I'm gonna flip him a silver.
they wave greet you. They thank you. Long story short, get in. It's warmer right here. Find some shelter. Gates close behind you, and you are back home, essentially, in Breakmont. Now, as you know, there's a couple of places in here where you can hang out. And you've got your main tavern, which is the Creaky Stool. Yep, Glowing Lawrence, Reluctance, that's the one. So you got the Creaking Stool, and you go in, and you get settled in by the time, essentially, nighttime comes, late afternoon. But you can settle in. And if Dithris wants to make an entrance now, or just the ghost of Dithris past, that'd be great.
It is,
Well, you get to the tavern. I assume you go up to your
what's the
room and
opposite of
unload.
predecessor?
There you go.
It's cold enough that I will also spend time inside.
Replacement. Replacement.
Alright. So, in the chat, I have posted the name.
Oh, I see.
As you enter the tavern, you guys see a dwarf seated at the bar with a fiery red beard braided at the sides, with a mohawk, clean shaven along the side, deep red and clothes and seasoned armor with a shield on his back with a modification of the symbol of Moradin. Basically an anvil on fire.
So you got the big fluffy beard. New meaning to the word sideburns, huh? Okay.
Oh yeah, no. I got a Hero Forge mini spun up for him, but
That sounds
an
fun.
absolutely massive beard, braided from the mustache
Yeah.
down,
Dwarf.
and
Dwarf, I kind of understand.
plugging away at ale.
Very cool. All right.
So
yeah, this
you don't need a
strange
picture
dwarf
of
thing.
him because we've already got Warren over there. So.
Yeah, right.
As-
It's
as-
Warren with red hair.
Yeah.
I'm human with a lot of traits of a dwarven civilization because I grew up amongst dwarves.
Wait, do you speak Dwarvish?
I sound a bit dwarvish because just because of the travels itself. There a lot of dwarven fighters that was in the first rank of the band.
I was just
So I
wondering if you
sound-
also speak it. But...
No, I do speak dwarven, but
Oh, okay.
I do have a slight bit of it, but I am more human than anything. So.
In cases like that, I always say I don't speak it, but I can hear it. Not understand it, just hear it. Yeah.
I reckon I hear it.
Yeah. All right. So you got this interesting dwarf sitting there at the bar, and you guys can instantly bond. That's totally fine, just to bring the party together.
Real fun. Okay, I'll
we
go
don't
to
know
the
him
show.
yet. I mean,
There you go.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna roll for perception, see if I even see him.
There you go. Sure. You need an 8, you need a 6 or higher. He's right here. Warren goes to the table. Man, it's been a hard day.
Can I try?
Sure. God, if you all fail, roll up a new character.
I
Devin.
know.
Like, my eyes are adjusted to like, leave me alone.
There you go. All right. So,
Yeah, I
so
can
MKC
see
is.
it.
Do I have disadvantage because of sunlight sensitivity?
You're okay. You're inside the bar, so
I
no.
wouldn't expect so. We're indoors.
Yeah. How enough
Sunlight
light
sensitivity.
somehow count?
No. You're good.
Oh yeah, kobolds are up at night.
Yeah,
I was holding the door for everybody, that's what happened.
16.
Oh, you're
so,
fine. Yeah.
like, yeah, I see him.
You got him. Good.
I got a 12.
Everyone's got him except for. Sorry. Yeah. Except for
Does he
Warren.
look like he does business or adventuring?
Season.
Oh, he
Any visible
is
weapons?
going to show in the way that I'm playing him. He's kind of a think Din Djarin from The Mandalorian, but make him a surly dwarf that likes setting shit on fire.
Great. Just what we need.
Ah, the arsonist faction.
There you go.
Oh great.
Oh yeah, just war. Because I took a Warhammer 40k meme and I turned it into a dwarf.
Into a real character. That's great.
Purge them in holy fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Burn in holy fire.
There it is. Cool.
Finishing his tankard, he slams it down, but he definitely looks as though adventuring is his profession. Slams his tankard down and raises a hand. Another, please.
All right. Yeah, you got Moana, the bartender girl. Just certainly gets it for you. Boom, slams it down. Says, "You got someone to carry you home tonight?"
Hey, buddy, you
Right?
up for a drinking contest?
Who said that? And I turn around.
I did.
Noted. And I finish the tankard and go and
Congratulations, you just joined the party.
we
So
get
Grill
the
is just joined the
cake
party.
open-handedly.
I'm gonna ask, what's a drinking contest? I haven't seen this before.
You drink until someone passes out or can't finish one.
Drink what?
Alcohol.
Actually, the way I do it is
Oh.
opposed con saves, and best 2 out of 3.
Post
Honestly,
concept.
I'm not gonna win. I just want to. I just thought of that.
Well,
What
I'm
do, you,
gonna.
what do you win if you win?
Gold.
Right.
You keep your food down, I guess. Yeah.
It's bragging rights
Crit.
amongst
Bragging
dwarves.
rights. Yeah, yeah. That's
So
the
you
thing.
would respect me if I won a contest like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I want
Face is like,
to be one of you and not 3. And I collapse in the chair.
cool.
Well, if you're looking for a drink there, I can handle that.
I'll try a contest.
Yeah.
All right. So what are the next
I will
episodes?
be the judge.
Designated
then.
driver.
Designated driver.
Oh.
Designated flyer,
Oh.
maybe in your case. So,
How-
so are the next.
How about this? If I win, I travel with you. Travel with me, and if you win, I travel with you.
I don't understand. Sure, okay.
That's great.
Hey, Devin, how do you say your character's name?
Grillthrum Molten Guard.
I'm going with Grill.
Molten.
I'm gonna write that down.
Grill. We're
All
just
right.
gonna call you Grill.
I'm gonna say in
I-
Dwarvish. I'm gonna say in Dwarvish. Gilthrum, I'll definitely take you on your challenge.
There you go. So when Grill attacks, it's hot off the
I'm
grill.
going to. I mean, if we're actually doing this, as soon as we start, I'm immediately transforming into a bear. Just so you know.
Oh God, you're drinking as a
I
bear.
am saying, so-
I'm just going to be the judge, honestly, because
There
I'm
you go.
not gonna win.
All right. So there's a bear, boom, sitting in the chair. Everyone's like, this chair creaks heavily, and this is the odor suddenly permeates the room, of course. And everyone just kind of looks over, and some elf's like, oh, druids. Goes back to his glass of wine. Moira comes over there, on with a tray.
Place your bets, everyone.
It's something like that, yeah.
Who will
And she
win?
goes over there,
The
and she
dwarf
goes,
or the
official
bear?
round number 1.
Yes.
Good luck to everybody. And she kind of pats Grill on the shoulder and whispers, since I'm afraid you're at a disadvantage, you've had a head start. Good luck. And she heads off.
That's
Ladies
fair.
and gentlemen, it's going to be a series of increasing constitution checks. You ready?
Well, who's all involved there right now? Is it
I'm
Airless?
Just your table.
Airless?
Yep. Airless and Simple and Warren and Grill.
I'm
And
trying to be a
MK's just watching.
judge, or at least try to get money from bets.
Oh, you're not going to drink?
No.
Okay, gotcha. So just the 3 of you. Two dwarves and a
Advantage. I like it already.
2 dwarves and a bear. We're drinking in a bar. Yeah, sounds like a joke. All right. So here we go, ladies and
Why
gentlemen.
the roar face?
Some people start pounding where they're like, drink, 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 as it begins. And do all know the routine except Airless. So it's time to actually down these things.
I'm gonna brighten the fire near us there, and basically cause it from dim light, increase the light there, and turn. Basically, just keep it a nice bright drinking contest colors.
There you go, essentially a spotlight. So different things flare up.
I mean, I'll
They turn
follow
up the
everybody
lights.
else. When
Gotcha.
everyone else drinks, I'll, as a bear, lap up what's in the cup.
Nice. First one's pretty stinking easy. So these are going to be a series of checks, each a little more difficult. First one is super easy. Drink it first, chug it down, boom. Which still causes problems for some people after just one. Con save of 3. Very simple. Just add your con modifier. And go ahead and give me a d20. Good luck.
Natural 20 plus something, so I'm
The
fine.
bear's like, "Rah!" It's gone, slams it down on the table. Table creaks.
Oh,
I
it
would
looks like
lift
a-
it up. I mean, I would literally just. They have very long
Oh,
cups.
oh, thank goodness.
Oh, the bear! Oh, the bear down it up in one sip. Can
Yep.
he bear? Can it bear any more?
Oh, ouch.
Oh, I got a
Oh,
dirty 20,
you got
but then I
jokes
got
around.
two.
You're
Yeah.
fine. Dirty 20's
Hands out
fine.
to the 6.
Whoa! That's hilarious. All right, so Grill's doing fine. Burps a bit, but holds it down. How about Warren?
I'm good. 18.
Okay, great. You guys are all fine. Boom. Morris and some Chrissy over now, and she just round 2. She says to everybody. It's like one of those wrestler girls or something. Yeah, exactly. Ding. Oh god, I should add that. The ding. Why not? So very very cool. And ready, go. It is now up to a 6. So con save
How
of
many
6.
people are placing bets?
A few people around. Oh, I got 3 gold on the bear.
Collecting
God,
bets. I'm collecting bets.
yeah.
11.
You're alive. You're okay, and you're still conscious.
Oh.
Warren and Airless, what'd you get? A 3?
13.
No, 12.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, Bear's like, Bear's just
I
fine.
am barely.
Don't lift it.
You're all
She would
good.
just lap it up like an animal. Like, she wouldn't lift it.
After about a minute, and more and Chris, are you taking turns giving me drinks? She comes along. You guys are doing great. Next round, boom, boom, boom. 3 more. And of course, right as soon as they're delivered, it was like chug, basically. So, boom. So next one is 9. You need a 9 con save. It's getting serious now.
Oh.
Plus your modifier for con. 9.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I got
That one. Grill goes to drink it. You know, he just sat down at this chair, he's not familiar with it, and he goes over too far and just topples backwards. Splooshes all over him. He is a mess on the floor.
So we get the medic, because that is a banger.
Yes, he just crack.
Okay, back and put my hand up. I'm a cleric.
Yep.
Are we still going in this contest?
Well, Moira
Oh,
comes over and
yeah,
helps
you're
Grill
in,
up
right?
off to the side, says,
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah,
still
too
in
big a
it.
head start.
I got an unnatural 20. So
Yeah, you're fine on that
I'm
one.
good.
So we got Warren and
Dwarf
the
is
bear
out.
drinking.
The dwarf is out. Somebody get
Dwarf is
that
out.
help.
Chrissy
I'll
comes
make
over
that
at the
classic
station.
bear noise at you.
And I respond.
That one, yeah.
He speaks bear.
Actually, no.
Really
Hold on.
good
No,
at that.
I don't respond. I go to you too.
There you go. So Chrissy comes over, just 2 mugs now. It's down to 2. Everyone cheers. 1 for each. It is pretty crowded in here. It's starting to get nighttime,
All
so
right.
quite a few people gathered after work.
Collecting the bats. who
Here it
got
is.
on
It's
the
moved up to
dwarf.
12 right now.
Not the first time I've taken on a bear.
Sounds so strange.
Nor will it be
It's a
the
troll.
last, I'm guessing.
Normally be with an axe, yeah. 12?
19.
Nice. How's the bear?
What was the? Oh, not
12.
good. 3, but yeah, like 5.
You drink it, and you know, bears just aren't used to alcohol. Bears just. It's just
No natural resistance to that.
really bad. Yeah. Just, it's and it flows just over the table.
Bears love mead.
You get like
Oh, they
2
love-
junior acolytes in the back table going, oh god, get out of the way! And they both charge over and start doing prestidigitation to try to clean up the stuff. All over the place.
So am I the victor?
You are the victor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a swig of the last one. I'm gonna do a flip onto the table
Woo.
and blow it up towards the candle.
Give me a dex check with disadvantage. You just pounded 4 beers.
Oh shit. Okay, good. That's a good point. That's a good point.
What strength, though? I mean,
It seems like acrobatics.
Yeah, you can do acrobatics too.
I meant the alcohol. Never mind.
Oh, what
Does 14
what
does
proof or
14
I mean
work?
whatever. Yeah. Huh? 14's fine. 14's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, you're on the table. I was like, ah. There you go.
All right. I'm collecting jet bats.
That was outstanding.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm gonna help you with with collecting. Just
Yeah.
Just because you're so small, and I'm gonna stand behind you, so they won't take advantage of it.
Well, Grill, that was an amazing introduction to the party.
We got the bookie and the collector.
That's funny. There you go.
So wait, are the people who couldn't handle it like passed out, or just kind of like rolling around on the floor? Like,
Kind of, whatever.
Well, Maya,
Too much to drink.
I'm effectively sitting in the chair, but I'm on my back. Just the room spinning.
I'll go over, offer you a hand to sit you back up. So, come on.
Gotcha.
There you go, there, sir.
Much appreciated.
Kevin, how much money did Anthony win?
I don't know who you bet on, so we're just calling it even.
I'm not betting on anyone. I'm collecting the money from the betters.
Well, you got to distribute it after. So-
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Cool.
I'm distributing 30% to the winner, and I don't know what to do with the bear.
I don't know if that works like that. You got about 2 gold total. People weren't really trusting you, but like, you got a mask, and you're saying, "Hey, give me your gold, I can hold it." So you got about 2 gold profit. That's it.
Throw from points at Warren.
Wait,
30% to the
I got
winner,
2 gold.
50%.
Wait, I got 2
Incredible,
gold.
by the way. Where did you learn it?
What?
Wait, I got
Wait, who are
I
you
got
talking
2
to?
gold. You said.
He's pointing at Warren and saying, "Oh, your dwarvish is amazing. Where did you
Simple.
learn it?"
I was a traveling mercenary band. We had some close friends there. Strongjaw was one of our close companions with my father.
I don't know that family. That just take a long swing.
There you go. So I got to go back for a little bit. The cleric and the sorceress who were traveling with you guys, once you got into Breakmont, they kind of separated out to go to basically where they're staying, and said, "Hey, we'll meet you tomorrow morning, pretty much right after the break of dawn, at the what was it called again? At the Alemeisters."
But who got the 2 gold again?
Oh, you did, because you're trying to do the in-between thing.
Okay.
And it worked, but not massively successful, because some people didn't trust a short person in a mask.
Arliss is just kind of laying on the floor, sort of rolling around and like licking the floor. Things that a drunk bear would do.
Right.
I'm gonna just kind of tap on Erlith. There's like, Erlis, if you need some help, I could carry you, but I can't carry you in that form.
She'll just kind of like, make a bear noise, and then I'm actually gonna try and like drunkenly knock you over.
Oh God! Strength check.
Strength check. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
hit it.
Okay.
That's what bear wrestling is
For
for.
me or for him?
Please roll low.
For both.
Oh, please.
That's not so low for you.
That's not that bad.
15?
Not that bad. A flat 18. I have
Whoa.
+0 strength.
You're like,
Wow.
roar! You shove him, he kind of staggers back, but he's holding his own. Holding his own. Very neat.
I was surprised. I was scared for a second.
Yeah, I would be too. All right. Neat. So you stayed up. So the night drags on. You guys have had some drink and stuff, and quite a bit of fun. And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it for that night. If you want to go and get a good night's rest, you can. 'Cause you haven't been to bed for about 4 or
Let's
5
get a
days.
good night's rest. Get up in the morning.
Cool. Sounds good.
That was a good night's rest. You guys ready to go?
There you go. Next morning. You got it. So come down next morning. Still cold, still snowy outside. Hasn't changed whatsoever. So go downstairs to this one. And the cleric and the sorceress, we're going to meet you in the morning to talk about things in the Alemeisters. This, of course, is the creaky stool, which has the rooms up top, the 3-story building. And so if you want to go over to that, you can. It's about a couple blocks away.
How are you guys this morning after your drinking contest?
I
I
got
I just
gold.
come down into the bar proper and stood at a table, hands on head,
Yeah.
by
I'm
the
gonna-
father. What did I do last night?
I'm gonna go to the barmaid, grab us some good meat dishes, and grab 2 ales. I'm gonna prop 1 plate in front of him, 1 plate in front of me, and grab ale for him.
That works. That works.
I'll
I'll get breakfast.
I would have
Ale.
slept inside.
Yeah.
Because
This will
of
ale
how
all
cold
your
it is.
problems.
Airless, you want some bear the dog that bit you? Ah, sorry.
Yeah. No, but she will complain. I don't see why anyone drinks that. That's horrible.
Right.
Horrible.
So you guys are all there. A little some doing better than others. And you are there. What would you like to go? What would you like to do?
Raises my question again. Who are you?
I don't think they're even sure, but okay.
Well, and
Yeah, we introduce ourselves.
Cool.
Yep.
I'll also ask the barmaid or server if they have any scraps in the back. Like
Yeah.
trimmings and things that they
Or
didn't
just-
use or anything they haven't cooked yet.
Yeah, I got some fat trimmed off, bits of stray skin, some badly prepared meat if you want some.
That sounds lovely.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Hey, yeah. Garbage boy, go get some for her. Yeah. Okay. So they do. I think it's nice. It's
So,
just wrapped in
I
paper.
think y'all have introduced yourselves.
Garbage boy comes over and says, "You want this, miss?"
A bartender.
She'll like. She's not feeling so well, so she'll just grab it and like start
Gotcha.
eating it.
Okay. And he kind of backs off.
To be a bear. Human, as far as I'm aware. And your story again? And we'll point to.
MP,
Yeah.
I'm also human.
So human. Alright. Do I owe any of you money?
Sure you are.
Yes, you owe me 10 gold pieces. No.
Not necessarily owe us money, but we were talking about whom shall follow whom.
Right. As I
So you lost the bet last night.
I may be shy that gold bet.
That's
Well,
no problem.
I also lost the bet though. I don't understand because you won, so he has to follow you, but then I have to follow him, right?
Well, that does sound
As
like
it is amongst friends, there is
I
no
am-
following anybody. We're together as it is.
I should introduce myself, and I
None of
just
this makes any
crack
sense.
my neck. I am Grill from Molten Guard. I am a servant of the Forge Father himself. Oh, my head. So where are we going?
Well, I guess first introductions there. Warren von Wolfric. I served a band of mercenaries there. My father led. I'm basically what was left over after the mercenary band disbanded after many years. Father passed away, and I'm taking up his kind of soldiering on. Gonna maybe eventually in the future take on my own band.
Family business. I like it.
Swords for hire are always available.
I am just a simple bartender, and I am actually a kobold.
Ah.
He's
I
so
can
much
live on a
more
line.
open now.
I know, he would never say that before.
Character
He-
development.
Yeah, I
right
was gonna
there.
say absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucky
Cool.
you.
I mean, if
I'm MK Thunderstone. I'm not from this world. I came from another place, and been hanging out with these guys and doing fun stuff. And
Fun stuff. That's a definite way to put that, my friend.
and we've killed 2 dragons so far, and the dragons are out to kill us.
Well,
Well,
not
I think
dragons.
my
Dragon.
practitioners, I think I may be able to assist with that.
Well,
All Aerolus is gonna say is, "My name is Aerolus." That's all she'll say. Like, yeah, that's sufficient.
It is a pleasure. How often do you spend as a bear?
As much time
Usually
as
it's
I
a cat.
can, obviously.
I can respect.
First time I seen her as a bear.
Lions and tigers and
Usually
bears and
that's
high.
true.
I told you
Never
I
seen
had
you as a
other
bear.
forms.
I know, but we've never seen you as a bear before. That's true.
That
No,
would
this
make
is
you
just
one of them
usually a cat.
druids, right?
That is what they call them, yes.
Yeah.
she calls them.
For sure.
So you say you killed dragons. Got any proof?
2 of them. Yes.
Show them the head.
You want to see? I open it up to
Yeah.
my Mary Poppins bag, and I pull out just the very end of the nose. Push it back in, close it.
Are you trying to be sneaky about this, or are you trying to be obvious about this?
I just turn away and
What would you say, Kevin?
Are you trying to be sneaky about this, or are you trying to be obvious about this?
right.
I'm just showing him, and I don't want anybody else to see, just him and me to see it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth.
I was about to say my inner rogue is like, no!
Yeah.
Keep that under wraps.
Roll for
Right.
what?
A stealth check.
Okay.
So,
So D20 plus whatever your dex modifier is.
I thought it would be a metaphor.
Okay. I've got an 18
Woof!
and
You turn the
that
bag
was just a
away
roll.
so it's facing the corner, and then just kind of show them really, really briefly. So yeah, you believe you're totally stealthy and nobody else saw. Cool.
I believe that.
Yes.
Does that mean it? Does that mean
You'll never get to know, but you're pretty confident
else
that
saw
you
me?
did good. You don't think so.
Uh,
Depends what I rolled. If I rolled an 18 or higher, then yeah. If I rolled 18, 19, or 20, yeah.
Well,
All
Probably
right.
sell this thing.
right, well,
the
I'm assuming you'll.
we had an appointment with this
gonna put a
mage
bounty on
to
that,
work on
right?
stuff.
Well, we don't technically have a contract out for this dragon itself, but I do plan on going talking to that magic place again.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, we did have some conflict with them, but it's not like we left on bad terms.
Conflict.
Yeah,
I think we have a mark on our
we,
head.
we do.
We don't have,
Well, you guys do.
Sounds like a story there. Well, who knows? Maybe having a dwarf around might make him think twice about messing with you.
it'd be an interesting
You
time
are
one
the
day, though.
you are the boldest person to meet us. Everyone else has talked to us. We've told them that there's 2 dragons after us, and they don't seem to like us after that.
Or they try to
They run
kill
away.
us.
Well,
Or they try and kill us.
dragons and dwarves have a bit of a history, you might say.
We do have an appointment that morning, just so you guys remember, whether you keep
Notice,
it or not, it's up to you guys. With the cleric and the
Notice,
sorceress.
Devin, I did not let you know that my character is part Griffin.
Why is everybody
No,
touching their
no.
books? I don't
I know
This
that.
is out of character. Like I said,
fully
this
acknowledge that.
this was something that I did, like we did in our actual game table wise to show that we're not speaking in character. It's strictly amongst the
Okay.
group here.
That
Like,
makes sense.
it's just-
I wondered why the hell. I'm like, maybe he has a weird superstition.
Well,
I don't
there you
know.
go.
Like-
No, a lot of people used to put their hands on their head, but it's always like you got to put your hand on your head. Putting your finger in your nose is so much easier and faster.
Yeah. I kind of
And
look
it's
that
obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious because it's right
It's
in front of your
obvious.
face. Getting your hand up there is not as fast. This, you know where your nose is.
No promises from me.
Even though the nose is technically smaller.
What? I was
Tougher
smaller
target.
than any of you.
Roll a dex to see if you get your nose.
you
Well,
trying-
it's smaller
Nose in
than
your
your
head.
trying to tell
That's
me
what I'm
something?
saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel my dex roll. Yeah.
Me too.
It's all right. Either way, well, we do have a few things that we want to handle in town, especially because of this itself. I'm also thinking about talking to the city guard and see if they can lend any kind of help because this is affecting their city just as much as it's affecting us. But first order of business, we want to go to that magic shop there and see if we can sell off these goods themselves because we need to rearm and get ready for another fight.
Why?
Also, Airless is going to make a point of kind of getting inappropriately close without even asking to the new character to, God, how do you say your name again?
Grill throw.
I just go for
Grill
grill. Yeah.
I do go by, in case you're curious, I do go by grill to my friend.
Okay, I'm making note. Alright, well, I'll get, like, inappropriately close without asking, and, like, very clearly I'm trying to catch his scent and smell what he smells like.
It's like-
Think about it.
That's disconcerting. Do you salt and pepper him too, or something?
What are you doing?
I smell like
Barbecue.
like I've spent all day in a
Smoke?
in a blacksmith's forge
Mhm.
and of
Okay, I can picture that.
carbon.
I can picture that.
So in other words, smoke and BO.
Yeah,
Not necessarily
that's
BO.
exactly what I was.
Not
Yes.
necessarily BO, more different kinds of smoke. Like
Well, that's She has.
Oh, so you're a smoker as
Fire
well
kind
as the
of follows
blacksmith.
me
Maybe.
around.
She's trying to catch
Oh.
the actual scent of dwarf because she hasn't actually.
It's heavily masked by the smell of smoke, but you do get the scent of dwarf.
And I'll look at Warren suspiciously.
Oh,
He doesn't smell like.
I lean
dwarf.
over to toward Warren and MK. Does she do this often?
mhm. It shows that she likes you.
Yeah, I
Is
wouldn't
that
mean
the
in an
way?
animal form.
I
so-
hope
That-
that
that's
is.
her. That's her way.
I just
That's
poke
it.
in like, I hope that's what it means.
Because if she didn't care to catch your scent, she wouldn't care to find you.
Fair enough. Well, you said that y'all had errands. Let's say we finish breakfast and get to it.
Drink my ale, finish my food. All right, let's head out.
Okay, so you guys heading over to Mage's Dream, which is the place where we actually sold that last dragon parts? Or are you going to meet with the cleric and the sorceress who are waiting for you?
I actually need to go by a blacksmith shop, I think.
Okay. So just so I understand, you guys are
Or
blowing
like an
off the
armor?
cleric and the sorceress?
I'll
You guys
stick
are
with
blowing
group,
off
but
the
I'll kind
cleric
of
and
ask
sorceress?
Warren on the side. You know something about this. Who do I go to see about dragon scales and how to fashion them into something?
Best bet would be a forge master, so going to a blacksmith would be your best bet. If there is an armorer around here, would be your next best bet.
Ask our buddy, our new buddy, what he thinks.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking to fashion a dragon scale into something wearable, usable, knock on my armor, your best bet would be a blacksmith. Generally, dwarven would be the best bet, best quality you can get your hands on. But in a pinch, dragon scale is seen as an artisan material.
Can either of you show me who to speak to?
I can't.
I would recommend an armor smith just because they fashion a lot of these materials together more. If you're looking to shape, say, claws and fangs into weaponry, I'd recommend smiths at that point.
Or the black market.
Just have scales.
Yep, then I would recommend an armor smith.
All right. Well, as soon as I'll stay with the group, but as soon as we have free time, I'll kind of.
No, absolutely. I wouldn't mind going there too. All right.
I
guess
believe I
I'll-
have dragon nails, right? Yeah, dragon claws.
Yeah.
Two of them, I
Dragon
think.
head.
I think I have some teeth too. I seem to remember talking about that.
Kevin, I'm gonna be looking to go back to the original magic shop we went to.
Right.
And go upon.
Oh, no.
I'm going upon peaceful things. I'm gonna basically just go there and try diplomacy and see if we are able to deal with the shop.
Sounds good. Okay.
And before we go in the door, I'm going to say to Airless to please just be calm and not let anything bother you. Just be calm.
Well,
Don't jump
ironically,
in any-
Dithrisk isn't here. He was the
don't
one who
kill
kind of
anything.
freed up the other one. So,
I'm
yeah.
I'm always calm.
Oh boy.
And if they give you feel free to let them know that you're traveling with a mountain dwarf who serves the Forge Father. That might persuade them to let you know of any services that they may or may not be able to utilize. Might even get you a good deal.
My character hears
Well,
the
you're going
Forge
with us.
Father and immediately goes, "The who?"
The
to be
Forge
fair, I
Father
spent
is
most of my life in a bar.
Roman god of smithing. Is that you don't? You would know him most theologians would know him as Moradin.
Nope.
He's
Not
like,
one of those
"No."
scholars.
Well, can't win them all.
So we are going to wait for the cleric and sorcerer there, just to explain what's going on. We're trying to re-armor and get ready for the next fight itself, because
Cool.
it is going to be difficult.
Right. You guys are in the place. The Creaky Stillwitch has the rooms there. They were going to meet you at the down a couple blocks at the other place, at the Alemeisters.
Oh, then go there. Yeah, go there then.
Okay, so you guys go there first. All right, is everyone together?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you guys walk in, and you do see them. They've reserved kind of a large table where they're sitting, and they both look up at you. Goes, "Come on over, my friends. Come on, come here." And the sorcerer girl smiles at you, the elven girl. Says, please, sit down. Breakfast, drinks on me. You've completely proven yourself in my eyes, so please, enjoy the breakfast. There's fresh baked bread, too, and these automatons. It's amazing service. I don't understand the technology and the arcana behind it, but it's a wonderful thing.
Well,
You're well, I trust. Yes. But I do have news. I was given something last night. Kind of a gift. We'll call it a gift. And as you know, I've been searching for the orb. And as you know, we did not find it, even when we killed that other dragon. So I've been looking for it, and I had to keep looking for it. That is my quest, as you are aware. But it was delivered to me last night.
Oh.
It was delivered to me, wrapped up, not touched. Well, it was, I was sleeping alone in my chambers, and there wasn't even a knock at the door, and someone was in front of me. A lovely woman, I swear it was not a dream. There was a chill in the air. She smiled and had this wrapped object. First I was on my guard. I was preparing defensive measures, and she put me at ease and said she had something for me. The key to my dreams, everything I was searching for my latest quest. Well, we spoke. She did not seem aggressive, so we spoke, and she had it. She unwrapped it, and there was the orb. And actually pulls it out, and you see the scepter with the orb. Rough, blue, large gem at the top of it, faintly glowing blue. He says, I've recovered it. She just gave it to me, and she said something perhaps cryptic. She said, if I give this to you, your quest is completed, and you can return now, yes? Do I have your word? And I said, if this is the true orb, and you're not tricking me, then yes. For this was my quest, as you know, my friends. So I took it, I accepted it. But this does mean I cannot accompany you after this other dragon if you tend to go that direction.
Well, as it is there's this other dragon is assaulting the town itself. This blizzard is unnatural, it's magical, it's wreaking havoc on everybody around. If we don't do something...
I have noticed the cold, you are right. And yet, I must go where I hail from, and bring the orb back. That is my quest. So I fear we part ways at this moment. And he kind of stands
As
up.
it is, my friend, is there anything that I can say or do to persuade you to join us in our endeavors?
I have to do this first. I may return in a month or so, but I fear this is your task. He kind of clasps you on the arms as I wish you the best of luck. All of you. The breakfast is on me. I've ordered the finest mead. Enjoy. And the sorcerer's girl is just kind of sitting there, just kind of looking at him, faint, kind of mournful smile. When he goes to her and he kisses her, bends down, kisses her on the forehead. Says, you are, of course, free now, my dear, so. And he turns to leave.
Wait, mead for breakfast?
Ale, man. Yeah.
Did you say mead or meat?
I said mead, but that doesn't work too well, so I don't know.
I had an ale there.
Maybe it's good for dwarves, I don't know.
I can think of worse drinks.
Start the day off right, I guess.
Straight whiskey for breakfast, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I'm down in the mead anyways.
I mean, mead is delicious, and it's more like in between wine and like maybe brandy as far as strength.
Yeah. I don't know. Small glasses.
I like
So he gets up and he starts to leave. Now the elven sorceress girl is kind of sitting there. And she kind of looks at all of you, and she suddenly like almost at a loss of what to do. And so we have a few people.
Will you
sitting.
accompany us?
She kind of looks at all of you, kind of almost startled, and then she tries to collect her composure. And I'd like all of you guys to go ahead and roll. Guys only, sorry. Earlish, you're not allowed on this one. And
What?
I know
Not?
it's so sexist, I'm so sorry. But
What the hell?
I know. Go
Why?
ahead, and because it's sexist, and I apologize. But go ahead and
You'll see.
roll a charisma check plus whatever charisma modifier. Well, charisma
Oh.
check and add your charisma
Really?
modifier. Yeah,
Oh,
Charisma
does she have a
check.
crush on
Got it.
somebody?
she's not into.
That would be a 4.
That would
She
be
doesn't
a
even look-
21.
That
Oh,
would
your
be a
modifiers
four.
are
I have an 11 plus 3, so that's 14.
14.
Someone has
Cool.
a taste for cobalt.
Warren, what you got?
I
Yeah,
love
maybe so.
I love charisma.
22? Huge. So you're both ours. Okay.
I didn't. I put maybe 2 point. I put my charisma at a 10.
That was your dump stat, huh? That's funny.
Wait. Why can't I roll?
She started.
Because
People are
she's
doing what
not
they're
gay, I
doing.
guess.
Oh, well, I mean, she could be, but she's not. I'm just saying, the option remains open.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's, I know it's sexist. I apologize.
I love it.
In this case, it's this is just what she's into. So at the moment, so yes. How do I know? I don't know. I haven't really talked to her, but anyway. So
You're the DM. If you decide she's not gay, that's
well,
what
yeah, she's
that
not at the
is,
moment.
so.
All right, so she kind of dismisses Grill and MK like completely, and her eyes go back and forth between Simple and Warren, as if wondering what's behind the mask and which way to go. Simple, yours is the highest roll, correct?
I think it's
Or was it Warren?
What did you roll?
Warren with a. He rolled a 22. I rolled a 21, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Oh
Okay,
my
great.
goodness.
So back and forth is just kind of torn.
I thought you beat me.
I thought so too, but you showed me you got a 22.
Oh, I thought you
My
beat
straight
me.
charisma is +3, and I think you got a 19. I got an 18.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, I am going to laugh at this. Spell checks suck. Spell checks suck. Her name is Varia, right? And the spell changed it to Vanilla. So Vanilla is her name now. Too funny. Too funny.
Vanilla.
You
Spell
want us to
checkers
roll
suck.
again, or does Warren win
Too
this?
funny. Warren got it. You got one by one.
Okay.
So, yeah. So she kind of stands up. And she goes, MK says, I very well might. Thank you for the offer. Goes over by Warren, pulls a stool up and sits next to you. Very obviously sitting next to you. And as you guys are eating, she kind of talks to you a bit. She says, you're good to fight with. You're all good to fight with. But, you must understand, I've just been released from my commission, and, I protect people, and I need to do that. Something in me says you might be a good choice.
You know what? That's
Oh.
fair. I'm taken.
Well,
She looks
as
over
it
you,
is-
deadpan, says, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that," and goes back to Warren.
Well, as it is, my father's taught me always to raise my shield in defense of others, so I understand the protection of others. If you are willing to fight with us, I'm more than happy to have you along. And also, if you're willing to defend with me, the group here, be more than happy to raise my shield in your defense of you also.
She smiles a bit, kind of actually nuzzles into you a bit. Takes a sip of whatever meat or ale or root beer or whatever the heck you guys are drinking, and kind of says, "Maybe we can defend each other." And
Uh-oh.
congratulations. There we go. So she's very into you
That-
now at the moment.
I am so glad she did not pick me.
Really? Scared of magic?
Well,
Well,
now,
I'm
right?
sad, little, but also I have a necromancer who I think has a crush on me as well.
Yeah, that was true.
And I kind of want to get back to her.
That's funny. That's what I was thinking.
All
It's
of a
like, you
sudden
can't have
she
2
found
girlfriends. Huh?
Oh, what?
If she went for
I
you
totally
and,
forgot
and the
about that.
necromancer found out, she would have came after you maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Who
I
knows?
don't want that girl after me, especially when she's so nice.
Who knows?
No, I mean, I think the tiefling would have gone after, like, she seems more dangerous if I had to guess. I'm just saying.
Probably. All right, so she's
What's
just
her
joined your
name?
party. The
What's her
cleric guy
name?
has left. This one? This one is Varia. Oh, you mean from way
What
back
was
when?
it?
I don't know.
Varia?
Lana,
Vanilla?
that's the tiefling's name, I think.
Cool. Yeah, the elven
So
sorceress
it
here
was
is Varia.
Varia.
Varia. Varilla. That it keeps
Oh, I
changing
already
to
have it.
vanilla whenever I type it. So, yes. So annoying. All right, so congratulations. You, yeah, she's very obviously next to you, very obviously protective of you. And it's like, by God, you're hers now. So, yeah, that's what's going on with her.
All right.
So, there you go.
All right.
There you go.
Well,
Congratulations on that.
I guess next order of business is heading to the magic shop.
Okay. So you guys all get up and head to the magic shop.
Well,
So-
just to be fair there, girl, we've been here before. And they didn't. They kind of pushed us out the door. So,
Why would they do that?
well,
She
somebody dismissed an undead. Somebody jumped on somebody, and somebody got some butterflies.
there was that. Before you guys leave the place, she says, "Oh, I almost forgot. I'm so sorry, but you really should take a look at this." And she walks over. Do you remember the kill board, of course?
Yeah.
At Alemeister's?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, she kind of walks you guys over to the kill board at Alemeister's. You remember last time it had the hunting the dragon slayers? Well, it's changed a little bit, and I will present the new one at Alemeister's. So here we go.
I say dragon murderers now.
Well, it's a little bit different, so let me see if I can find it. Oh, what can I find?
Filthy dragon murder.
Filthy dragon murder. I want it. Yes. I'm gonna have to do the entire screen. Let's do it for a minute then. There it is. Oh, boom. So here it is at Alemeister's. Let me present. Cool. You should see it now.
Oh, man!
Here it is,
Yeah.
and that is at the bottom of
Oh.
this. So I don't know if you can see that.
What?
This one is probably just easier to take like a picture on my phone instead of
Come
write all
get me.
And then there's 3.
3 by it.
Oh.
3
Because
by
there were
it.
3 left, right?
I'm just
3
the
is the
DM. I don't
third
know
one.
anything.
Yeah, number 3.
So that's what it is. That's what it
Man,
is.
Get me.
I should like change the
Come
E.
get me.
I should change like the E to an A. Come get Ma.
Come back, come at me, bro. Yeah, so that's what it is. So just so you're aware of that, that is there now. With a 3 by it, so yes. Cool. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, just thought you should know. I guess I'm part of you now, so we should know. Alright, you guys head over to the magic shop where you had a very, very last time.
Wait.
Yeah.
Roll insight on that. A part of you now? What does that mean?
On her? Sure, go ahead.
That's
So
an interesting
squeamish.
phrase. Oh, for sakes. 11, does that do anything?
It's very obvious that she's into you. I mean, there's a fair amount of human contact on there. So very obvious she's into you. And I mean, she walks like, kind of tries to do
Oven,
like
right?
either hold a hand or arm around you or something like that while you guys are walking. Whether you reciprocate or not, it's up to you.
I mean, I'll be fine with it.
Okay, great.
It's cold out, so hey, extra warm.
There you go. Definitely extra warm. All right.
She's
Then
elven,
elves.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She is. She is. Kind of shivers heavily in the cold, but yeah, she's elven. All right. Or she like Legolas and like at Lord of the Rings, just walk on top of the snow. Yeah. I don't know. All right. So you head over to the magic shop. Now the magic shop was fun because last time we were in there, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So you do. You go over to the magic shop, and it was. Oh, that's right. You did not go to the Mage's Dream on level 3. You went to Fantastical Trinkets on level 6. And you spoke to Melissa, the halfling sorceress. The blue eyes, blue hair, and the blue butterflies when she sneezed.
Yes, she was wonderful.
That's right, and she's there, and she sees you guys, and she goes, "Oh, hi!"
Hello again. It's a pleasure to see you.
Oh, it's always so nice to see you. And just sounds like her breath is rushed, and even without, if you roll a 2 on insight, you will know that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
I
I'm
know.
gonna roll it.
I already know why.
You come
I
in
already know why.
last,
What's that?
Just so she can wonder, is the wizard still with her?
Yeah, well, she's looking around. She doesn't see a lizard, so yeah.
I already know why, because
Sure.
what the archmage or whatever he was did some memory altercation on her because of the attack to kind of relieve her stress.
Yeah. So she doesn't remember the attack. So she, from the inside, she remembers something went kind of wrong with the transaction, but she doesn't know what.
Yeah.
So she doesn't remember any. Yeah, they took away the trauma of the attack, so she's not freaking out and calling guards. Yeah. But she is very much like something went wrong. I don't know what. Can't put your finger on it. You know, it's.
It was Melissa, right?
Was it word bad news?
Yeah.
It was Melissa, right?
Melissa, yeah.
Yeah, Melissa, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Hi, it's good to see you again. I hope that I can. I hope that we can find what you need this time.
Absolutely.
So, good. I hope your last trip was worthwhile. I seem to have been called away on business before the end of it. I apologize. But if I can help you out today, I absolutely will. And blue butterflies come flying out, about 10 of them. And she goes, so, what are we looking for today? Is it more dragons?
Yes.
Indeed.
I've heard the rumors. I've heard the rumors. Oh, you are so good.
Yeah.
I must admit, I underestimated you at first. And I'm just so impressed by all of you. I truly am. And I want you to know how brave and wonderful you are slaying dragons for the safety of everyone in this town.
Doesn't really matter if the last one kills us.
Just go,
Well, hopefully it won't.
are the rumors about these folk any good?
Wait, these folk.
They're some. They fought dragons, so that's a good thing. So yes, I would say yes. All right, so let's go back and see if we can figure out what you have to show today.
My friend MK here definitely has something to show.
Mr. MK, sir, what do you have today?
Yep. Well, do we need to go to the same place to the table?
Very well. Let's do the setup. Get to the ingredients rooms. Absolutely. Follow me, please. Stay close behind. Don't make noise. Don't open any doors on the way. You know the drill. Here we go. So she starts going this magical walk through the magical place. You got it. I love that. Yeah, we'll do that. So there we go. And if you stay close, you're totally fine. If you wander off, let me know. It might be fun. No takers? Okay.
I want to make a wisdom save to see if I see a door and go through it.
It's up to you. You see plenty of doors as you walk along. Some shimmer and they're in sight for a moment, then they vanish. If you want to go for the handle of one, you go for it.
I want to make a wisdom save.
That's up to you. Go for it.
Curiosity killed the kobold.
It did indeed.
That is an 8.
Fortune favors the bold.
The dice sure don't.
Kobold.
No. It's fortune favors the old.
Kobold.
Fortune doesn't favor this party. All right. So, as Simple's going along, he's tempted by lots of things. And it seems to know you're tempted by it because you see a door, and it fades out. It's this normal wooden door. And the next door you see stays a moment longer and it's made of silver. Are you going to react to it or not?
This is what I'm just slowly reaching for it.
It stays. Are you going to grab it or not?
Well,
Yes.
You do.
Right. I continue following back because it's clear. Although.
Okay. We'll do round by round. So the first round, are you pausing and letting them go around ahead? Which could get you lost anyway. Or are you going to follow them, or stay by the door, or go through the door? As I see, you kind of have 3 choices.
And then I'm going to try and make my way back to the group, and if another one shows up, I want to make another wisdom save.
Okay, so you're pausing. The group starts to waver and fade out. Now you need a wisdom save to catch up to them. Go for it. Actually, an Arcana check. Sorry. It's an 8 Arcana check. Yep,
okay.
8 Arcana check.
Worse.
Go for it.
13.
You got it. So you found your way back to the group. You started to fade off a bit. You guys do know that that symbol was starting to kind of fade a bit. Not sure what he was up to, but now he's clear and he's with the group, so that's good. All right, so you are there. You're with the group.
Are you okay? Simple, are you okay?
Curiosity killed the kobold. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you want to go off or do you want to stay with us?
Where do the doors lead?
You're asking Melissa?
Yeah.
Just, wonderful places, but not for you. You see, we're traveling various magical pathways, and so various other fractures open up from time to time. Sometimes the foolish follow those.
Fractures? Like
Fractures.
different timeline?
Different everything. Just depends where you go. But please don't. She says it like a question.
I'm gonna say in Draconic there is, simple. Keep your eyes on Melissa. Let's go forth to the ingredients room.
Yeah. I need alcohol. I wish I had a flask. Does anyone have a
Simple,
flask?
do you need me to hold your hand?
At the
I'm not a
sound of
child. I just need alcohol.
Funny that you, I'm just going
I
to
know.
wink at you, Warren.
Wait, you have one too?
I know Draconic, yeah.
Okay. I have a water skin that's actually full of whiskey.
Could you hand that to me and I'll follow
There
you
you go.
guys? Thank you.
Mead for breakfast, whiskey for lunch. There you go. All right. So
There you go. Keep up with the group, my friends. Don't want to
Yeah.
get lost.
They're all pretty.
So
All
we're
right.
butterflies.
So you stay up.
Nah, I'm not a fan of bugs.
All right. So you
In
stay
or
there.
out of game.
You start drinking a bit, and the path seems to waver a bit more, but you start drinking a bit, and you do get there with your party's help. So you come in front of the door, and Melissa just kind of walks right to it, and he just opens for her. She comes in, and everything's back to nice, normal, stable reality. And you find yourself in the room, and it's the ingredients room. The door closes behind you. So it's a nice place, about 10 by 10 wide, different things on different shelves all over the place. And you see
I put
this.
Mary Poppins on the table.
Exactly. Put the bag on the table. And there's this turtle there. But the turtle looks terrible. A terrible turtle. A terrible looking turtle. Because he's obviously dead. I mean, half his head is caved in. That's it. You're eating. Okay. Hopefully you're not eating the dead turtle. So the turtle's dead. Half the head is caved in. And it looks kind of ashen and gray, like it was burnt. The shell is even burnt, quarter burnt away, but it's there, and it seems so fun. It's actually humming to itself. And you know those, what do you call them? Lazy Susans? He's kind of doing that with some of the shelves, and it's just kind of going down, 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 like an escalator or something. And he's doing this and finding different ingredients. Oh no, he puts it back in. Melissa says, Cybert. Oh, yes. We have something for you to look at. If we can have your expert opinion, Cybert. And Cybert, the turtle, goes over, sits down on the chair. Creak. Of course. That's what I'm here for.
Is he dead like the
He is
other
completely
one?
dead.
Is he dead
Obviously
like the other one?
dead, yes. His half of his, well, a quarter of the skull is cleaved off, and he's just...
describe how tempted I am to.
Oh god.
I would do nothing less than laugh. That would be great.
Okay. Now it's the time for you two.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Because I'm assuming you're
gonna open up
cleric,
my
and I
bag.
know what you're gonna do. I point at Elapris.
I'm opening
I
up
just say,
Yeah.
the bag, pulling out the dragon
Elris?
head.
uh,
You guys, be
you
calm.
and
Don't
the
do
dwarf and the
anything. Remember, we
cleric.
got kicked out last time.
yeah, don't attack.
You see
do
Melissa's
not
brow
do
kind of
that.
furrow at that, and I'm going to give her a wisdom
The
save.
undead thing is.
Anybody seen a dragon head would want to kick us out of the bar anyways.
She'll kind of grit her teeth and say,
I
remember.
had to say something just because of how you said that, MK. I basically just covered that as like, no, we got kicked out of the bar because of the dragon head.
Alright.
So I think it's the undead is a feature of this establishment.
Oh,
Feature
Melissa's.
of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, he's quite useful. We do employ the undead from time to time. It's very humane. I don't know. They don't seem to mind the work. So it's a good thing to do. It's a
and
gainful
I'm
employment.
going to walk out of the shop.
Without guidance?
Oh, without guidance?
Yeah.
You'll get lost. You're gonna get lost. Stay with us.
You could?
Very well.
Just a moment, my
long
friend.
as
We
it
will not be
doesn't
long.
come near me.
Okay. So,
Airless comment.
I'm gonna do some window shopping, see what I can.
well, you're in the ingredients room. But if you're looking through things, you see
Okay.
different things like, I mean, it's like hag's teeth is on one thing. Typical bat wing is like tacked to the walls, different ingredients there, dried out bat wing and stuff. There is a cool one with a shrunken head, and when you're looking around, it looks back at you, kind of swivels around. It's in kind of some pale blue fluid in there. It looks like Kool-Aid or something.
I look at the shrunken head and I get a little close, like
Okay. It kind of starts a bit, and its mouth opens to talk, and bubbles come up, but you can't hear anything.
I pop one of the bubbles.
Well, it's got a lid on the top of it, so you could lift it off if you want to.
How much is this shrunken head?
Okay, while you're doing that, her attention is actually on the bag that MK's plopped on the floor, on the table. And you've opened it up.
I've closed it.
Oh, you closed it. Did you take the dragon out?
Yes.
Okay, so dragon's on the table and stuff. Cool.
And the bag is now closed.
Gotcha. So, this is the dragon head and all the parts.
Except for scales, we're keeping for airless.
Gotcha.
And some claws I'm keeping for daggers.
So he says, "Oh, this is just
And
lovely."
I'm gonna pull some of the teeth out. I'm gonna pull some of the teeth out.
Before or now?
Before the turtle looks at it.
Okay. He just says, and he goes over and he kind of looks at it and he pulls open the eyelid and stares at it and he seems very unmoved by the immensity of it and what happened because he's dead. Yeah. So he kind of looks at it, taps it a bit, does some things, pulls some vials, puts some drops on it, it sizzles, different colors, smokes, and it's a dragon. And yes, it's very good. Well, this is the real thing. It's not an illusion. I can pay. I am authorized to pay you right away. If you want to. Do you want in credit or in gold?
Gold.
Gold it is. I am authorized to offer you up to. Actually, I wrote this down. Give me a second.
I am pretty much broke.
I can go up to 2,600 pieces of gold. This is quite the catch.
Warren,
Very nice, and I shall authorize that.
You're the merchant.
2,000. I'm definitely going to say it is well off there because more than I expected to get. It'll definitely help out in the later time to come because we have to deal with this mountain magical blizzard that is affecting the entire town. That is definitely going to be our next issue to deal with.
Be right back. You guys can talk about that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, as it is 2,000, like we got paid what 400 and something for the last dragon.
Right.
So, yeah. So this was quite a substantial amount. Only thing is, though, Devin, I love your character. Can we only give him 200 gold though, or 100 gold, 200 gold? Because it wasn't there for the fight technically.
Yeah.
Nope, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. So I'm not trying to be.
I think you're being generous.
No.
I think you're being generous with him. I really do.
No, Piltram wasn't there.
Okay. So then split it 4 ways then.
So the way he sees it, if he wasn't there for the fight, he's not entitled to any of the reward.
Okay. Okay, then yeah.
We can give him a little, but
yeah. Well, I'll toss 50 gold from my coffers.
I heard you say 50 gold in coppers.
From my coffers, my bag.
coffer.
Because
But imagine how evil that would be.
Because I also, Anthony, were you there when I went to the blacksmith to build my my house on wheels?
I think that was Alaris or
No, I meant like, were you in the game session?
I think so. Was that the game where you fought the kobolds? Like
Yeah,
the ones in the
yeah.
snow?
Like the snow kobolds. Yeah, the undead.
I feel like I was
and
there
then-
for that.
Yeah, so
I
yeah,
wasn't.
I
I,
have
mean,
a
my
s-
Yeah,
character.
because remember I ate it and then I came back and you were like, ugh.
me? No, actually,
Yeah.
I was
No,
fine
no,
with it.
Anthony's character was like,
Oh, right. But yeah, no. So essentially, I'm having the blacksmith there can build an entire house on wheels, essentially. 2-horse-drawn carriage. It's 15 by 8, so it fits within standard horse carry limit.
Is that
Essentially,
the carriage we have now?
Yeah, that's that I put 450 gold into it. Yeah, that was
I
almost all
not
of my
there
money.
yet.
No, well, I have the horses, I have the carriage. I mean, when we like Warren, his background, we always traveled in a mercenary band. You always had carriages there. That was kind of like your home on the go. So that's why we kind of stayed out in the wilderness a long time there, because we always had a place to sleep. But yeah, so it sleeps 5. There's 2 bunks, and then there's 1 private quarters, which is mine. So yeah, and then also with all the other goodies that I've accumulated from tents and everything like that, this will be a very interesting way to sleep.
I missed something interesting there, but okay.
Well, we were talking about the carriage that I commissioned.
Ah,
So yeah, it's 450 gold. So
yeah. Well, I just got considerably more if you take her up on the offer. She's waiting for an answer there, standing there patiently, like every good car salesman does.
now, exactly this is we got
I
paid
think we'll.
a good amount for this dragon here. I want to put this to a question. We apparently have Kevin. What was the quote unquote rank of the next dragon? Do we know by the look of what we saw?
Give me a perception.
Okay.
I think somebody actually said that he was worse, and that's all we know.
Well, we saw him flying though.
Yeah, but like I think we asked somebody and they literally said no, he's worse.
Okay. Does 14 do anything?
He was bigger. A little bit bigger, but noticeably.
Okay, so the next dragon is a little bit bigger from what we can tell from this, and it's creating this magical storm. For this shop to purchase the next.
Are you telling
parts-
this out? I'm sorry. Are you saying this out loud to Melissa?
Yeah.
Okay. Her eyes
So I'm
kind
trying to
of frown out of it,
basically-
and she says, "The storm? This dragon is causing the storm? The black dragons are
Right.
causing the storm?"
To my understanding, as this storm is unnatural and it has something against the people in this town also.
I'm gonna let you go.
It only happened after we slayed the young one.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and roll an insight. Go for it.
13?
I'm not gonna give you too much, but she's quite surprised by that. It doesn't seem to gel with her magical network knowledge.
Well, as it is they also have companions, not just the dragon itself.
It's just
There was two mages that have now eluded us twice, which I swear the next time I get a hold of them, they're gonna be shish kebab.
She kind of smiles at it and says, "I wouldn't cross you." But tell me, you think these black dragons are allied with the forces of the winter?
That's the only
Airless
thing
will pipe up and say, "Well, what would you say?"
I don't think directly, but they might be connected. I know the black dragons couldn't cause that. That doesn't make any sense, but maybe connected
Well,
with them.
that's the thing though, is correlation doesn't always equal causation. But this cause was after the death of the youngest one, so there is a direct connection there.
Could well be. I don't know what it is yet, but that's very intriguing. I'll talk to my superiors, see what they can come up with. It's worth knowing.
Could I don't know, I'm getting a weird vibe. Could I insight her to see if she's not a part of this?
Absolutely, do an insight.
Okay.
Same here.
Go for it. You're all staring at her. she's like the most popular kid in class
I
right
got
now.
a nat 20.
I got a
Dang!
dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Well, since she's in the X-ray machine, it looks like she's truly surprised by the thought that the black dragons are behind this thing. She thought something else was behind it, and she's trying to figure out what, and her supervisors are trying to figure out what. They know. Well, I was going to give that would make sense. The winter doesn't seem connected to the black dragon, so that was a surprise for her. So now she's in her head looking for some kind of connection, and she's eager to talk to her supervisors to try to give them that information.
Melissa,
Yes.
do you mind if I have an audience with the gentleman in charge of the shop there? Maybe we can talk it out and maybe get to understanding. Maybe even exact an action against this dragon itself, a campaign. Because if this is the issue, it needs to be dealt with now.
She kind of looks up into the air and says, Sir, yes, no, any of the managers. Yes. No, I have some clients who would like to, yes. Nothing, decent customers. They're just Black Dragon Skull. Yeah, no, 26, yeah, 2600, yeah. Okay, yes, I'll lead them there, thank you. I am authorized to lead you there if you wish. Meanwhile, I would like to know what is going on with Simple.
So I'm just fascinated by this shrunken head, and I'm asking.
It
what
seems
the price
fascinated to you. Do you know like guppies in a fish tank? It kind of waddles toward you and presses its shrunken nose against the glass.
Flying.
Its hair is kind of wetly floating behind it.
I just tapped
So
the
it's-
glass.
It's like a
one of
goldfish
those,
with two long
one of those
fins.
beta fishes?
Yeah, exactly. You tap the glass, it starts a bit and then comes back again. I should press my nose against the camera, but yeah.
Melissa.
No.
Listen. Yes, yes.
How much is this shrunken head?
On its own?
Jar
Well,
included.
there's the care and the feeding, jar included. That's wise. Jar and fluid included. She kind of looks up again, doing the whole communication line, whatever that works. I can let that go for about 500 gold if you want.
Whoa.
Would you
Oh
like
my
it?
god, talk her down.
What
You're
can the
rogue.
shrunken head do? Is it just like a pet?
It could be.
But is it like an ingredient?
It is absolutely an ingredient in some higher magics, but if you want to use it for something else, you absolutely can. I mean, it's semi-serviceable.
What can it do? Or what is it used for exactly?
Well, it's used for underground navigation.
Underground navigation.
Yes, MK, it's used for underground navigation. The skulls of one of the pygmy halflings that live underground. The pale, not my kind, but the pale ones that live underground in certain locations. And during the last break month, this one was taken and shrunken down, and it knows the terrain, and it's got the, well, forgive me, the nose for finding its way around under there. So in that particular realm of the Underdark, it's very useful.
And okay, actually, do you have any ingredients or something that can contact the dead or death itself?
When you say death itself, which dead person did you want to? You'll have to speak to one of the dead people, of course. Do you mean the gods of death? Do you mean a death
I
knight?
don't know if you've heard of the nothingness, but I don't know.
Oh yes. As a matter of fact, we get many people around trying to buy invitations. Sometimes we have them to sell. So yes, we do. Would you like a black
voted
ribbon
for the
souvenir?
next-
We can sell you some of those.
A souvenir of what?
A black ribbon of the carnival.
I just pull up the life denied.
Oh! Well, I'm sorry I didn't know I was speaking to an expert. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed, my party may disagree with me, but it was, I don't know, I found more comfort with that than the others.
I see.
Also,
Your
I met
choice, my friend.
I met a cute girl there, so.
Oh, well, I'm very happy for you. That's always
Yeah.
always nice to have a bit of romance at the carnival.
Actually, what about plane shifting?
Plane shifting? We could get you a spell for that, if you'd like that. Would you like a scroll of plane shifting? That's probably the cheapest way to do it.
How much is that?
Well, it's fairly expensive. It's a fairly high for a party or just for an individual.
I don't know if you guys want to come along with me, but what about an individual?
Individual, we could send you off for about for a scroll. Probably $750.
I don't know how much we're getting for the dragon stuff, but I'll save for now.
Okay.
I'll save up
500.
and then buy it myself.
As we were talking about the price itself, is as prior to the money that we just talked about there, for our continued service and also the bringing in of the next dragon, maybe a little bit of a price incentive to ensure your business, our business.
Well, we would love to. You're going after the next dragon then. That's interesting.
Airless is going to kind of perk up and stand up straight like she's doing an impression of a person and kind of be like, well, we're going after this dragon, and clearly you're going to want our business again. So maybe we all want to know what's going on, don't we? I mean, with the temperature changing, maybe you could give us something to knock out a dragon for a little bit, or a large object just for a small period of time, and we could in turn guarantee you future business with any dragon items we procure. Again,
Airless.
like she's doing an impression. Like,
Wow.
Not a bad impression. She looks at you big because it's a bit awkward, probably like a middle schooler up in front of the class trying to give a speech, I imagine. And
It's like a bear on a
little bit
unicycle.
Odd.
yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Like I'm a little off balance. Like I don't look.
Right. But not bad. Give me a persuasion roll.
Which one?
Ellis.
All right, come on, Airless. Come on.
I want to say that was out of left field, so I
Go
was going
for
to
it.
Natural one. Not even kidding.
Oh.
You know, the words were
I
good.
did so well too.
But your stance was a bit weird. Your words were really good, and you're concentrating on them, and you're choosing the right ones. But you're looking down at your feet, and you're shuffling your feet, and you're just kind of like not quite facing her. It doesn't
I'll
quite carry.
reconvey what she's trying to say in what I was going for.
Gotcha. All right. So, Warren, you can.
I tried. I tried so hard.
That was a great job. It was great. Warren, you go for it.
Oh, okay. Persuasion?
Actually, the sorceress catches your eye and kind of nods and smiles at you. So.
That is a 16 plus 6. That's 24. I mean, 22, sorry.
Yeah, 22 on there. Wow. That's impressive. She kind of tilts her head a bit. Says, Would you like to take the head in the jar? It's yours.
You know
No,
what?
no.
Oh.
I'm more. I mean, it's cute, but it's not what I want. I want to use it on something more useful, like.
It kind of goes back a bit and seems to pout and kind of floats sideways and goes kind of belly up in the fluid for a little bit.
I mean, as
Oh,
you
you
know,
motherfucker.
as you know, as I was in the market for the prestidigitation ring.
That's true.
That's definitely less than what the kobold in the jar was.
That's very true. She holds out her hand and it falls from somewhere into it. She kind of flips it to you and says, there you go, sir.
Sounds good. I'll definitely take that, and I'll give an additional 100 to each of my party members, and then just keep the 200 for myself in the ring.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Great. You guys are 100 gold richer.
Yeah, so you guys got 600. I'm only keeping 200.
You
But
realize,
hey, I got the ring that I was looking for because now I have prestidigitation, and I didn't have to take magic initiate for it. Although,
you got it.
nah, yeah, I got that ring finally. I've been waiting for that ring.
So after the business is concluded,
So
you can-
100 for each of us? Is
Correct.
that what you said?
No, 600 for each of you guys.
Total.
Okay.
500 plus 100 he just gave you, yeah. So Melissa kind of says, "Choo!" Sneezes and butterflies fly out, and then she kind of says, you know, if you, just off the record, if you guys do get the next dragon head, it's even bigger than this one. There's quite a lot of gold there, but please be careful. Please be careful. Well, shall we
Do
retreat?
the best we can.
Before you go,
Yes,
I
okay.
need to know if you have something that will that will protect us from the fire these dragons have.
Of course, we have.
It's acid. Acid.
Oh, yeah, it is acid. Sorry about that.
Acid.
Yeah, acid. We can do. You know what? We can do that. Potions of acid resistance.
Got those.
Anything a little more permanent?
Rings of acid resistance.
How much would one of those run?
Rings are expensive. Rings of acid. 2,000 for ring of acid resistance.
What about a tattoo
I've
of absorbing
never heard.
acid?
Oh, that sounds good.
When you say absorbing, how much
It's
you're talking in game mechanics?
It's a magic item introduced in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me
I'm not familiar with
put
it.
it up for you. It's a
Okay.
very rare item, so it's probably going to be more expensive.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, come on, just lowball it here. You know.
She does say for you, a ring of acid resistance for 1,500.
Okay, so it's a very rare magic item, wondrous, and it says you get not only do you get resistance to acid damage, but as a reaction, when you get attacked with acid damage, you can use your reaction to gain immunity against that instance of the damage, and you regain a number of hit points equal to half the damage you would have taken. Once this is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Yeah, that's.
That's pricey.
Yeah.
That sounds expensive.
That's
that-
pricey.
yeah,
You get
it's
attacked,
probably
you
is.
gain hit points. That's pricey.
Yeah.
Okay, the ring.
I'm
you're saying
guessing like
1,500?
5,000 gold for that. That's huge. Yeah. She'll give you a ring
Okay,
of
well, the
acid
thing is-
resistance. And for mechanics, just so you understand, acid resistance would be you get half damage. If you save, you get quarter damage. It's not immunity.
Okay,
Immunities are huge and rare.
that's good. But the problem is, I've only got 1,100 gold pieces.
She kind of smiles at you and says, but you have friends.
Aerolus will also speak up and say, I have something of value. I'm not sure what to call it. We were in the last, we went to the last carnival, I guess that's what they call it.
Yes, of course. I'm glad you're able to come
I
in.
carry something, but I don't know how to give it to you.
You are in a
but I
magic
think it
shop.
would be valuable enough for a ring.
Could I see it? Do you have it with you?
It's in me. I'm
Oh,
hoping you're the arcane master.
She pulls down this nice translucent glass, kind of looks through it. Very X-ray at the airport machine type of thing like that.
So it's basically like if you fail a really important save, it's
Yeah,
you
it's the
succeed.
luck thing on there.
Yeah.
So, if you want to give this up, this is a nice thing on there.
I have something you might
We'll
want to
give
look
you.
at.
Would you
I
like
think I can also do
350
that
gold
once
in
a day
exchange
too,
for
so
that?
it's like permanent.
Oh, it's permanent.
Something was.
Did you pledge
I
that
think,
color?
yeah, because
Was it blue?
yeah, I did. No, it wasn't blue. It
Which
was,
one was it?
the multi.
Green.
The multi. The
Oh, wait,
multi.
no, that was
Okay,
chaos.
it's a bit of chaos changing then. If it's permanent, it might hurt to remove it. There might be some mental scarring, but we could do it for we pay you 700 gold pieces for it.
I'll only do it for the ring.
Go
1,500.
Go find it.
Even trade or not at all.
Good luck. Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Okay, so I reach into Mary Poppins and I pull a... What? Airless? I was interrupting you. Sorry. go ahead.
What? Oh,
So
I
you-
said
you're
15.
done?
I
Yep.
rolled a 15.
I got you. We'll get to the response in that. Meanwhile, Spencer's doing what? Or MK's
I
doing
reach
what?
into Mary Poppins and I pull out the porcelain human elven doll, ancient grayish blue peasant dress, blonde. Remember this doll?
I do.
No, I don't. That's creepy.
You don't because it comes from the other realm.
Yeah.
Well, that.
She
okay,
looks at that.
would explain it.
And she says, we take it out of you and we get the doll. And we'll do it straight. And you'll get your ring.
So you want to take my doll as payment for my ring or her ring?
She says, I'm getting a little confused. It's 1,500 if it's gold, but the doll and what is inside of her we will extract and give you a ring. So, what is in her plus the doll for one ring? If you want a second, it's 1,500 gold.
That sounds like too high a price.
She kind of shrugs and says, I really don't think it is. I mean, these are wondrous magic items, and
How high is
you're
the
fighting
resistance on the
dragons.
ring?
We have exactly what you need.
How high is the resistance
What I'm saying
on the
is-
ring?
Oh, the resistance is mechanic-wise, it is half damage or no damage instead. I'm sorry, half damage or quarter damage.
Yeah, I think it's a fair price. If she won't take it, I won't give any more.
She says, we'll take that doll, and we'll take what's inside of you for a ring. Does that sound good?
Tip dispense.
Who gets-
I won't give any more.
Who gets the ring? You or me?
It would be me.
I can assist with
How much
funds.
is?
If you guys are looking to get another ring, I have 300 that I can put towards the endeavor. If you're looking to get 2 rings, I'll put 300 towards the endeavor for you.
I'll put down.
No.
I can put some. I've got some gold too.
No. She'll either have to take it or leave it. She leaves it, she leaves it. Because, quite frankly, a save is almost more valuable than half damage on acid. So,
Well, if you
especially
save,
because I
if you
stand
save, you
back.
get If you don't save, you get half damage. If you do save, you get quarter damage.
If she doesn't want to take just what I offer for my ring, then I'm out.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Alice,
It
we'll
would be
take
a
what you
more
offer.
valuable-
the doll to buy a ring for me.
I'm sorry, say again, MK.
I will take the doll and some gold and buy a ring for me. If she wants to be out, that's
She says the main value of it is what is inside of her, but that plus the doll's in it for one ring. That's what Melissa says to you. It truly is. If you wish to do that, we could do that. These are good items, and we're fighting dragons which breathe acid. I suggest you take it.
Erlich will
I want a
uncharacteristically
ring.
say, if my friend needs it, then alright. He needs it more than I do.
She says, then what is in you, plus that doll, and we will do it. One ring.
Deal.
Alright, thank you.
okay, but I owe you a lot.
How much
She goes
does
to
how
MK,
much does he get
takes
for
the
the
doll.
doll?
You give her the doll?
The doll I think is something like 500.
You give her the doll?
This is 1,500.
Okay, right now she's
Well,
focusing
out
on
of
the doll.
character.
What's in your list? Huh?
Out of character, you're going to be taking more acid damage than I will. I'll be standing at range, probably. So, you need it more than I do.
If you want to play that, that's cool. I'll do it.
Also, she's being, like, weirdly personable for what she is, so.
Worked for some really wealthy families. I must have been like 3 years old. We went to visit her at work at this old woman's house.
MK, do you hand over the doll?
And gave it to me.
Yeah.
Will you mess with it?
Okay. She goes up to Alice and says, well, ironically, we're in the ingredients room, and that's what we're extracting from you, so please close your eyes. This might be a little bit painful.
Medical check to see if I can assist a painless transfer.
It's not medical. It's Arcana. So she's going to start doing that. She reaches up, and down come these goggle things go in front of her eyes, and she reaches up again, and then she calls out, to Cybert, please come assist. You know what to do. We sent you instructions. So, oh, yes, okay, very well. Cybert comes up, and he gets a few little strange contraptions. Fits on
Erlich
his
is
glove
clearly
with,
extremely uncomfortable.
yeah, fits on his
I don't
glove
know.
with these
Yeah.
weird fishbone fingertips on there, and comes over and starts looking around, just tapping Erlis's skull in various positions. And
I'll kind of growl at him and sort of look at him like,
He smells
challenging him to leave.
quite dead of death and formaldehyde, and he is not intimidated whatsoever because he's dead. So it doesn't really bother him. Melissa's like, oh, please don't eat him. He's not a bad guy. Here we go. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever
Take a
be.
deep breath, and just zap happens. Go ahead and make a. It would be a con save, I think. Go ahead and try a con save. Here we go. It's pretty simple because you're in a very controlled environment. All you need is a 6 or higher, and you survive. Well, 9, you're gonna die, but 6 or higher.
6. Oh my god, I barely made it.
Wow.
Wow, that
You black
was
out
actually
for a
pretty
few
close.
seconds. You black out for a few seconds. Cyber catches you, says, "Oh, I've got you." Kind of props you back up as you slowly come to consciousness, a bit unsteady on your feet. For a moment, you feel this sense of vertigo and loss, and it's like something's really wrong. And then you come back to yourself, and it's as if nothing has changed.
Okay.
And then
so
she
kind of, like,
kind of smiles, and says, "What a wonderful transaction! Who wants it?
Wait, what?
Who wants it?" Great. As you hold up your hand, the ring falls, boom, into it. Beautiful ring. And let's see, what a ring of acid resistance look like.
What's the ring called?
A ring of acid resistance. Literally a ring of acid resistance.
I'll be right back.
Cool. And don't forget to point that out if you get breathed on.
How much is to enchant a weapon?
She thinks up again. Just, oh, it's not too terrible. We could probably do it for about anywhere from, depending on the weapon, anywhere from probably $750 on up.
$750?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that money, but
Well, you're talented at what you do, and if you keep slaying dragons, you'll have that in no time.
yeah, I guess.
And she looks back to MK and says, "Would you like to complete the other transaction? You have 1,100. Would you like to go for the 15? I get the second one."
Second ring?
Yes, for another person. I am fond of you all. I don't want any of you to die.
Well, since you are so fond of us and we've made good transaction as is now,
We have.
maybe at a good price for the second one?
Well, we've already captured quite a few
Over this
deals.
party, like, I can't take another one. I can't. Mm-mm.
That's funny. We've had quite a few deals, but I'll drop it to 1,400 if you wish. I might get in trouble, but that's okay. A month without lunch is fine. Oh, I'm exaggerating.
for what?
Probably just a week. She said
1,400
Look,
for
look.
what?
another ring of acid resistance.
This is what I think we should do. I'm going to give my gold to Airless so she can buy a ring for herself.
Ah, there you go.
Or I could take this ring off and give it to her.
That's 1,100, right?
I have 1,100.
Either
Airless,
way,
do you
I'm a
have
little-
enough to cover this?
No. Either way, I'm a little out of it, so I'm just kind of standing there, just kind of like,
Yeah, swap butterflies.
Hmm?
She's a little bit there,
Yeah.
swap butterflies.
Yeah, the blue butterflies are.
It's really sparky in here. What's with the sparks?
Yeah, she kind of shrugs embarrassed, kind of looks away.
Hey, did you? I don't know if we need anything else, but I was hoping to do a job by myself.
Who are you talking to?
Unless you guys are stealthy, of course.
I mean, I've slipped in and out of places.
Okay.
As
What?
it is, there is another thing I wanted to ask Kevin.
Hmm.
Does what was her name? Valeria. Does she have any counter spells against magic? Because that's my biggest
have to
concern
ask.
right now.
Yeah,
Because
need
if
10
there is
seconds.
a fireball coming towards us, we need to block that.
Do you want my ring of free action?
Oh my god. We could just get like one front dude, like you or MK, and
Says,
just
"I can do
load
that."
them up with like acid resist, fire resist, send him in there.
There you go.
I'm
Send
already
in the
resistant
tanks.
to everything except for psionic. So she
Woo.
does have counterspell?
She says, I can do that, absolutely.
Indeed.
I can
That
do
is
that.
amazing.
But it depends.
We have
It
a-
won't stop higher levels
we have
sometimes, but I can do it.
It's just we have a mage that has eluded us for some time, and counterspell will definitely be needed.
Yes, well, I fought those two girls, if that's what the ones you're talking about. I was with you. Yes.
Oh, that's right.
So
Sorry,
I
ale has
know
kinda
them. I matched them. So
The ale and mead has kind of got to my head this morning.
that's no worries. No worries. We'll be just fine. We'll be
Ugh, I
just
know how
fine.
that is now.
And she just kind of puts her arm on your shoulder now and just hangs on you. Yeah, you do now. welcome to college. All right.
All right. Yeah, so that's the only other thing that I was really thinking about was just the counterspell, and yeah, I guess that's it.
Cool.
Anybody else have anything else they're trying to get to?
Are you guys buying the second
Hairless.
ring or not?
She's kind of out of it, obviously. She's literally just kind of sitting on the floor, kind of over by MK, like,
It would be a good idea, but the only thing is, though, is my thought there is like this is going to be like a one-time fight with an acid enemy. How worthwhile will it be? Acid resistance potion itself would help with the fight. So
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really matter if we're dead tomorrow because we didn't prepare for this fight now, did it?
well,
Oh.
live for the day, and well, die hopefully not tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably use the potion, but I don't know. I don't want to.
We can always sell a ring. I'm just out of character. We can always sell a ring again. I mean, and turn it into something else, right?
Yeah.
But if we don't even survive the fight, then none of this mattered anyway. So we
Yeah.
should prepare for the fight.
No, I understand that.
Could I?
Okay.
How many? If I could trade my ring of free action, how many potions of acid resistance could I get, or healing
Oh,
potions for
God.
that matter?
What did I sell you the
It's
ring
a-
for? Do you remember?
What?
What did I sell you the
Oh.
ring for?
1,500?
No way. It wasn't
No, I thought it was
that.
500.
Yeah. She says,
1,000.
because you're good customers, I'll give you 2 potions. That should cover 2 of you for the battle.
I'll take it.
All right. So you trade that off. You got it. 2 potions of acid resistance, right? Did you want fire resistance or acid resistance? Because you've been breathed on by acid and hit by fireballs too. So okay.
Oh, that's true. We've been hit by more fire than anything.
The one girl seemed to like fire.
That's true. We've been hit by a ton of fire.
But she gives you 2 of the potions of acid resistance. Yeah. Cool. So that trade happens. Then she,
Okay.
then just well, I wish you the very, very best. Good luck. Don't rush into things. Remember, the more time that passes, the stronger you grow. She just kind of smiles at that.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, are you ready to head back?
Don't think I'm a girl and all that much. It's all the same to you.
No,
We're,
you're a dwarf. You got plenty of time.
Yeah, I guess we're ready. I guess we're ready to head back now.
I see them. Follow me. Stay close. She kind of licks a simple and smiles. Here we go. Opens the door. Starts walking along that strange thing. Nice, easy way to walk. If you close your eyes, totally normal. You open your eyes, you're really disoriented. But as long as you follow the people in front of you, you're okay. So I gotta ask the obvious: is everyone going, or is someone getting distracted?
I'm
in
going
the
straight
doors?
ahead.
No. I have a goal I want to do.
Okay,
outside
so you're
of
not
this.
distracted this time. Great. So very easy. Just follow her. No worries whatsoever. And eventually you find yourself in the main entrance of the shop. And she says, good luck. Shop here again soon. Take care of yourselves, your valued customers. Goodbye. And she spreads her arms wide and those butterflies call off. Just, I have other customers, and she vanishes. Poof. So there.
All right.
Cool.
She vanishes in a cloud of butterflies.
There you go. I like that. Exactly. A little bit
Yeah, just
sparkles.
one, with butterflies that.
Yes, and a sneeze. Slightly damp
All
butterflies.
right, Warren. You said you wanted to help me with this.
That'd be an interesting idea. I have a bit of stealthiness to me.
Yeah, it's for the things in the well, the Thieves Guild.
Well, sounds like a good idea. If you want, we can deal with that in a little bit. I'll show Airless to the armor smith there. She can work out an idea of what she's looking for. After we're done our job with the well people.
Yeah.
The well people, as opposed to
well
the sick people. Yeah, okay.
Well people.
All right.
Ever since I learned that crab folk is a class of enemy, I can't get it out of my head.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm going BRB.
I've cracked open too many crabs alive to. Yeah.
Ouch.
Crab people.
Well, because you gotta clean them. I mean, you can throw them in whole, but it's better if you. Never mind.
Or you can throw them in whole.
Well, because I've gone crabbing and you have to. They have to basically be alive, but you can. There's at the very back, like there's a joint between the upper and lower carapace, and you kind of like dig in there, and you can, with enough force, just rip the top half off, and so everything's exposed. It's actually pretty horrible, but it's a little cleaner if you do that and then rip out the gills and everything, and then immediately. Anyway.
That works. Okay, so you're going over to. First thing is the blacksmiths.
Armor smith.
Area?
That we're looking
Armor
for.
smith area.
Airless.
Okay, you do find a place where they kind of all hang out, and yeah, let's see, what level are we? I think this is level 6. So you go there. There's a place called Hammer Gods, and you guys are familiar with this. You dealt with the one girl, Linda Reeming, who was the blacksmith girl, and she had a little gnome assistant there to deal with the more thoughtful things. She's the hammer, and he's the brains of the outfit. So that's what it is. Yeah, but there's also another guy who's good at that. So she says, "Hey, welcome back. Yeah. So what do we got for you now? Yeah, what do we got?"
I have dragon scales I'd like to turn into something. My friend
Ooh.
says I should talk to you.
Fun. Let's take a look here. That's not my real expertise, but not the little guy, but you know what? Torg. And she calls for Torg. Torg comes out.
I have 2 teeth, dragon teeth in my hand.
Dragon teeth. Okay.
Hand them to Airless.
There you go.
No, I don't need teeth.
It can be used as a brace material to stitch the scales to in order to increase its durability.
I already have 2 teeth.
No, I have 4.
Will be used as a
Okay.
tool for the smith for working the dragon scale.
She's kind of looking just wide as all this stuff is going on. She's like, Torg, get over here. And Torg gets over and just, yeah. And Torg literally is a pig man. Big floppy pig ears. Little beady eyes. Little beady eyes. And he's a pig man with completely snaps. Yeah, dragon scales. It's great. And he kind of picks one up and tries to bite. Ow! Yep. Good quality. Picks up a hammer. Sturdy too. It's what you look for. You look for sturdy. I think I can pierce it with an awl. Maybe a magical awl. I can. What are we doing with these anyway?
Well, you look delicious, but I'm sure.
You apologize right now, miss, because
it's a joke.
That's biggest.
I'm sure that your work is top of the line.
It's a compliment, my friend.
I have 5 worm scales and 5 dragon scales and 4 dragon teeth. What can you do with that?
Oh, bring the family together. Bring the family together.
It's a
Oh
reunion.
my god, that's really
together.
That is horrible. That is horrible. Kind of looks over his pieces of it. He kind of starts putting them, arranging them, and kind of trying to view what it can be. It's, I can make a small buckler, kind of, if you want to. We could do that.
No, I don't use that.
What do you use?
Wear, preferably that would
Where? I can make you a bikini with it.
She'll just kind of like glare at him and kind of like hiss, like.
Oh, smoke of it. All right, fine. Play hardball. Okay. What can there's not a lot here to work with, but it's a start of a full-size shield, but it's not a ton.
Bracers. What about bracers?
Bracers have other kinds of enchantment. We could use it certainly as materials in that, but I don't. There's other kinds of enchantment going on there, so it costs a bit.
How much does it cost?
Well, what do you got?
Well,
I'm not sure. What does it cost?
Well, what kind of bracers are what? Bracers are on regular armor? I mean, just like to help your armor, just to make it harder so you live a little longer. Or bracers of.
She'll just kind of look over at Warren like she's completely lost. Like
I walk over to Aerolith and put my hand up. Let me deal with them.
So kind of back off like gladly. And
Greetings.
Yeah.
I am looking for the metal stock.
The metal.
And I looked at Arrow. What kind of metal do you prefer?
Metals. We got different kinds of metals we can work with. Of course, fine smithing and silver and stuff if you're swimpy like that. We got other things and different kinds of steel and.
Strictly non-magical.
Not magical? Sure. We got different ironworks and stuff. We can even do bronze and copper if you want. And bronze blade can be pretty sharp, you know. What are you after?
I look Arrowlith up and down. Let's go with some steel, maybe some iron.
You got it. Good
No,
quality
I
dwarves
can't
know.
wear metal.
No,
I can't wear metal.
That's why dragon scales can be worn, because it's not metal; it's hide.
I got a thing for this.
Okay.
So, what are you in the mood for?
I will take on the project.
You'll take on the what?
No offense to your own skills, but sometimes it takes a true dwarf.
Okay. So what do you want us to do with these scales and teeth here?
I figure making crafting has basic what to do just.
Sure, we can do that. Basically just decorations for strength.
I only require the material, and I need some form of metal in order, or as the DM will allow, a similar stock that'll make the druid happy.
Okay, so I'm kind of losing you a little bit. You're trying to.
If you look at my character sheet,
Yeah.
Take a look at features and traits.
The part artificer in there.
Artisan's blessing.
Oh, I'd have to pull up different things on there. I'm not going to do that at the moment, but can you refresh me? Do you want to?
I can use my channel divinity to conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal, and as I said, or at your discretion, a form of crafting stock that approves of. A simple or martial weapon, a suit of armor, 10 pieces of ammunition, a set of tools, or any metal object. The thing you create can be something that is worth no more than 100 gold.
Right. So you can definitely do something like that.
When you say it has to involve metal, why not just use the anvil?
No, that's part of his makeup. Nice try out there, but it's part of his components, a part of the makeup. Yeah.
Well, you can make it pretty and like dip the scales, just the tips, and like metal to make it shimmer.
There you go.
Could you wear it?
Shimmer.
Silver-plated
It's gonna
talons.
be pretty. I like the glitter.
How about silver-plated talons? You could do that. Actually, just, we can do that.
How much for some decent stock?
Wait. Airless, did you actually say, dip it in there, make it pretty?
No, I didn't. Sorry, that was out of character. She would
I know
never.
it sounded kind of strange, didn't it? Yeah.
Because I was gonna look over at you like, the city has changed you.
Are you okay?
No. The reason why you sat up straight. You tried to perform like a business person.
I did, but she was just
Not one.
pretending. It was an act. I mean,
I know, but that's the thing.
all
It's
she does is watch people, right? So she'd be
That's
like,
how
"All right, I
business
can
is
do
done."
this. I'll just pretend."
Utilizing pure metal is out of the question. Would you be opposed to me using ore?
Using what?
To using ore, metal ore.
You
It
gotta
is
use
technically naturally
metal.
occurring.
Yeah. You got your limitations on things for a reason on there. But you know what? What are you guys trying to... I'm confused as to what you're
Basically,
trying
I'm
to,
use
to
my
have
artisan's
made.
blessing so we can utilize the dragon.
Oh, I have an
get
idea.
you.
Okay, hold on. So normally when you're going up against like undead and stuff like that, you can silver weapons, right? I would imagine the druid could probably silver something without any penalty. What if you just silvered something?
All right. If you use your metal thingy to get the silver thingy there, so if
How
the
much
dwarf does that...
for an ingot or two of silver?
All right. How about if we take one of the daggers or the teeth and make a dagger out of it, with some of the skills and stuff for the strength and magic to make it, to forge it.
Oh, that reminds me. I pull out the 2 claws I have from the dragon and say, how much to make these 2 things into daggers and silver them?
The same thing he was going to do for yeah. It's like, yeah, you got a lot of business, and yeah, we can do all. You want 4 silver daggers of dragon scale, of dragon teeth?
Oh my god, I want to eat this dude.
I want 2. I'll pay for 2.
All right, so 4
And
4 silver daggers.
claws.
I'm excited. He kind of bounces up and down. He's a little bit plump, and he's like, yeah.
Aerolus is looking at him kind of a little more intensely than she really should be.
Oh, that's disturbing. Kind of like, what do you want? I know you're into me. Yeah, but you called it down. Just
I'm
what I'm gonna do?
observing Airless really closely.
Yes. So I can do this, and it only cost you. Let's see, silver daggers. Not too bad. You know what? For you guys, because you're friends, right? Right?
Absolutely.
See?
Yes,
Good.
definitely.
I've already.
Good. It's good to have friends. Good to have friends.
Spent quite a bit of money here.
Did you offer money already yet?
Yep.
No, I said I've already spent quite a bit.
Oh
of money
yeah,
here.
no,
We
that's
have a
true. That's true.
project ongoing.
Yeah, because you're friends. I did it for about 100 gold per tooth. So you have 4 silver daggers.
What's not for the silver, so I.
Huh?
So
It's either that or-
my
It's either that or moon touched. So if you don't want to have super shiny, have a dragon's tooth knife there and have moon touched. It's, from my understanding, the same price as silver. I'll
I
pull
can
it up.
have 1 moon touch and the other silvered.
There you go.
How about that? And let's get one moon
Covering
touch,
your
one
rate?
silver, and you get one moon touch, one
Now
silver.
we're thinking
The
Same price.
Silver is the full moon, and one is the new moon.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
So that is a great idea. I'm glad I thought of it. So let's do that.
Now, I have one more question. Is anybody with a magical trait there in order to keep these 2 bound together, such as like not able to split them?
Maybe reluctance can teach you a thing or 2.
Ooh, what would returning be? Basically, have it return to the owner itself. If he throws them, it comes back to him.
Oh.
I know.
Thor's hammer trick type of thing.
I think I really lost sight of what I was trying to do here, though. I do need to use the dragon scales to make myself some sort of armor piece.
He's doing daggers for himself. That's why I was doing about the 2 moons dagger, because then he could do like a return and throw them back, and they're always coming back to him.
No,
So-
that's fine, but I need to figure out why I'm here.
Yeah.
You were doing bracers with grills there, and he was going to be doing silver-coated dragon scales.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Because the pig guy offered both
Yeah,
sets of.
I've kept everything in track.
Cool.
Okay,
All
I
right.
lost track.
You don't
so-
have enough stuff to get a
You're
defensive thing
racist.
going. You've only got a few scales on there, and just not enough for a shield or anything like that as a trouble.
Me?
Yeah. So
I've got
Ellis,
like
yeah,
10.
10 scales.
So probably bracers.
Yeah,
That's
she
why I
was
was
looking for.
going
she
for
was looking for
something
bracers.
small.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
bracers
Bracers, the
or
material that's used for
shoulders.
protection doesn't
or...
necessarily have to encompass
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
you're
it doesn't have to be a huge amount of
It's-
coverage. You can
it's-
tell me how much armor.
Well, you wear
gives
leather
me. It's
armor, right?
totally up to you.
You wear the
I am.
leather armor, right? So
It's
you
just
probably
dragon
build into
scale is
that.
one of the few other items that I can wear. So
Okay, yeah. All right. Says, I can weave it into your clothes there. You can still wear them if you want. It's good to meet you.
she'll just start taking them off like it doesn't bother her at
The
all.
clothes.
and
Say,
just
oh
hand them over.
yeah. All right. That's pretty good. Are you
You're such
offering?
a
Is that
pig.
part of the payment? Because I'm yeah.
Isn't his wife right in front of him?
No, this is
I
no.
don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Wait,
Don't work
who's
with
wife?
dragons, Shell, at least.
The NPC.
Oh,
I'll just
No.
gonna say, don't take too long. I'm getting hungry.
Oh God, that's not very nice. Can we muzzle you first because that would be anyway.
I am going to sneak into the back and try and lead his wife to what is going on.
does she have a wife?
I don't know.
There was the girl there who was
She's
Yeah,
not
the
joking.
manager.
Errolus
Linda.
doesn't really joke like that. Like seriously, if he is ridiculous enough, she'll go after him. So, but I really need this work done.
Blacksmith dies in Bigmont today.
Airless, please be kind to these people here. They're doing a great amount of work for myself also, as you also know. They are good people.
He kind of picks up the armor
right.
and kind of discarded.
In
And
her
well,
best interest.
yeah. So
Stay to their craftsmanship. Speak for itself.
yeah, hear that? I'm valuable. So that's good.
So
You look
how
better
much-
without your
how
armor
much
on.
is-
What?
How much does this cost? How
Well,
much is this
it's
going
just
to cost?
100 per dagger for that guy, and for the pretty naked woman here, it'll be for the armor. I think you can give us a couple days, and then I do that 2 days, and I think I can do it for that's pretty okay. So off record, we're talking +1 leather armor to work it in.
Yeah.
So price on that because
That'll
you already supplied the scales on there. So armor's expensive, but you supplied the scales. He's like, I think 850 gold pieces. What do you think?
She'll just kind of look over at the
What's that?
Warren and the dwarf and just because she has no idea
Right.
the value of anything.
I will step in here.
So persuasion works well.
How much for an ingot or two of silver?
Just so I'm not a part of this deal, so I'm not going to interject and just try to help. I'm going to talk to the manager itself there, just so I can see my project.
The one that seemed to be fairly in charge was the one girl, Linda, who's standing off to the side.
Elaine. What was her name? Elena.
Linda, the blacksmith girl.
Linda, while they're conducting their business, do you mind if I see a project you're working on?
Oh, hey, sure. I'm working on this kind of, I want to call it a spearhead, but it's one of those big spears for those projector thingies.
Wasn't that? This is the place I hired, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
the gnome
meant,
guy who was the tech guy.
What's his project?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Do you mind if I take a look at the project you guys are working on for me?
Oh, your project. Okay, sorry about that. I thought you were just sorry, any project.
Just because I want
sure.
to kind of take myself away, because I don't want to always be the
Gotcha.
person doing
All right,
lower
so she
the
leads you off and starts showing you the cart and all that stuff and the modifications going on there. Cool. Okay.
Also, side note, I don't have 850 gold. So.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna give you some because I've got, and you get.
Hang on. Just to save people money, I can make non-magical gear, provided I have some form metal.
I can't do metal. I mean, if it's
That's the
silvered,
thing.
I guess I can do that, but that's
Yeah,
the extent of it.
That's what I'm getting at. I can
Okay.
save
So he's got to buy some silver so he can do
a
it
ton
for
of
you.
money and effort if I just
Okay, I get where you're going with this. Okay, sorry.
So, all right. So, big kind of thing. If you want to assist, it's kind of unusual. But if you want to assist, I'll let you. You're a dwarf. I'm sure you're good with the forge and all. You look kind of fiery anyway. Just don't stand too close to me because I start smelling good. And I don't think Missy here would like that. So, if you want to do that, we'll drop the price, okay? If you can help out. So, I think we'll do it for. He spits. I think we'll do it for let's call it 600 gold. That's a good drop, and you're confusing me. And he kind of scratches his head for a little bit. But I think 600 would be a good drop. What do you think? It's 250 off.
Simple for you, friend. How much would you be willing to sell an ingot of silver for?
I don't know. It's regular gold piece weight, so whatever that is in gold. Just the raw materials? Yeah.
Well, I imagine raw material is a hell of a lot cheaper than having something.
Roughly coin price and weight, yeah. So that's okay. But basically, through the whole, it ends up to be, he says, well, 600 gold. What do you think about that? Or if you want, I'll drop it to 500 gold and company of Missy here for a while.
I'll just kind of hiss at him.
He is a pig. So he's gonna, yeah.
Dude, if you leave me alone. Oh, okay. She can't say dude. If you leave me alone in a room with him, I'll eat him.
She says, well, never mind. How much did I say? 900 gold?
I'm actually not.
I'm putting up 400 for her right now.
That's close. You're turning away.
I'll give 200.
There it is. He takes it in, says, all right, I'll keep your armor and scales, and give me 2 days. 2 days. And you, dwarf, you stay here. You're going to help me out today.
If I'm helping out, that job's getting done today, you hear me?
Roll persuasion, please.
That seems fair.
It's going to be -7.
9.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Airless would be naked except for whatever fur she
5.
had on her. So.
He says, all right, come and help, and you know what? Don't let that girl near me. And yeah.
Airless, put some clothes on.
Why?
Yeah, Hammer.
Because people will stare at you and probably do unsavory
He's kind of
things.
drooling a little bit. So yeah.
Maybe I could
His jowls are quivering.
go into the woods for the day then.
I mean, me and
I don't have any other clothes.
It's very, very cold.
Me and Warren are doing crime.
Variel right now.
Airless.
Variel and me are looking at the cart right now, so I'm not even a part of this. So
Oh, I know. I'll just shift into a snow
Airless.
leopard.
There
That'll
is a set
solve
of
that.
common
Boom,
clothes
you changed.
in my pack. If I could have the scales, please.
I'll hand you the scales.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right. You come with me.
You got it. Okay, so you're working with Pig Guy.
How about the tea?
It is hot. He does smell like bacon after about an hour of being in there working with you. All right. So yeah, it's yeah. And you guys work. And it'll be done by tomorrow.
Roast pork. He smells like a pork roast.
There you go.
Dude.
Don't eat the blacksmiths. All right.
He better not be alone in a dark alley.
Serious. Can you imagine the lifespan of a Pig Guy in this world?
Airless, because I think either of us will kill him.
There you go. Probably.
Wait, what did he do to you?
Nothing. He just gives me bad vibes. Like he deserves it.
Oh, he is a pig.
I wouldn't mind sharing a meal with you.
Oh God. Oof. Feeds 2. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
The interesting conversation.
Yeah.
And
Especially for the things that they have eaten.
All right. So we got working on here the +1 leather armor with dragon scales and leather and okay. +1
I gave the dragon claws.
leather armor with dragon, scale, and leather filigree.
I did look up what a lot of people are pricing returning at for weaponry. A lot of people are stating around 500 gold because it is a +1 enchant.
For
So
what? For what? Oh,
that-
for the wait,
for
+1
return.
enchant for your other stuff. For your what?
No, it's like I was talking about for his daggers. There was returning was around 500 gold that they're talking about. So if he wanted to look into that, might be an idea.
I didn't
but-
know about the implant. I thought it was just a silver.
No,
you hit silver.
I
I mean,
was
the
just saying
+1.
for later on. But for right now, he's doing the new moon, full moon dagger.
Okay, so I think that's no plus to hit. It's just silvered, essentially, right?
Yeah, well, silver and moon touch, it basically makes them into a magic weapon without the pluses. So it
Yeah,
makes them
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay,
But
silver and
Also-
moon touch.
I'm mainly saying to Anthony there is if you want to look into returning, is a lot of people are stating it's a +1 enchant, so it's 500 gold, so might be an idea to look into. It
Gotcha.
depends on whatever. It depends on what the city is charging.
Gotcha. So silver moon touch dagger that Anthony gets, and Airless gets a +1 leather armor with dragon scales and leather filigree. Actually, sounds rather handsome armor there, but okay.
Right?
So you guys are
Like,
set.
super pretty.
Yeah.
Question though. Question. Did I have to get the 4 dragon teeth?
For the daggers, right? Wait, were you do? Yeah, that was part of the worked in for the plus.
Okay, so it went into it. Okay.
Wait, no.
I'm,
No, I think that was the scales. That was the 10
I thought
scales.
it was just scales.
You're right, just the scales.
Yeah. Hers was scales. His was claws.
Correct. Yeah, sounds good.
So
We
I'm
got
gonna
it.
hand
Still got
2 teeth
yeah.
back to MK.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just gonna make one of my daggers silver that I already have because I don't need more daggers. I have 3,
You never know.
and I'll make the other one moon touched, the one I use as a bonus action.
Gotcha. Cool. All right, so your stuff is ordered and it'll be ready. What'd you say, Devin? By the end of the day or by tomorrow morning? I forget which.
Looking at the feature now. An hour-long ritual.
Okay, well, this is gonna be a bit longer because this is a different thing. You're working with him on some stuff. Give me an Arcana check. See how you do.
Alrighty. I'm actually proficient in that.
Great.
10.
10. Well then, probably
Whenever I
about.
open my mouth about a roll.
You guys will finish about 11 at
The
night.
dice always show me up.
It's all right. You'll finish about 11 at night then. That's okay. So you guys are working until then. Cool. Anybody doing anything else today? What's up?
I'm
Crime.
checking out the card itself there, and
Yep.
what I wanted to also add in there, just because I didn't specify that, is I also want to add 2 locks, one to the main door, one to the private cabin door.
Locks?
So I'm gonna, locks themselves. So
Okay.
The actual lock doors.
What DC to pick? Because you can get some nice cheap locks for about 20 gold each, but the DC is like 8 to pick.
Okay. What's the the price off of a good amount? I don't know. I don't know prices.
She'll say the 20 gold each, DC 8 to pick. They'll stop normal people, but if a thief hits it, it's DC 8 to hit.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. For I guess the main door itself, there we'll put it as a DC 8, so 20 gold. You said.
Sure. Yep.
And then for the private cabin itself, I'm gonna put it as a DC pick for. I don't know. What would you say 14 would be?
Let's call it 80. It goes up quite a bit.
80?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to do it? 80 gold's quite a lot, actually, for that. Yeah, for the mechanics on that. They can do that.
All right,
They have to
yeah,
order
that-
out and have it delivered, but it'll be there next day, so yeah.
All right. So I'll just basically just want to have a heavy lock on the private cabin door, and also a lock on the main door.
Great. You got it.
Just because I didn't mention.
You
that.
got
Awesome.
it. Cool. Good. Okay. So they still have that. That's 100 even. So that works. So yeah, we'll get that going, and it'll be great. It'll be great.
Awesome. Pat him on the back.
That's her.
Nice
And you do,
work,
yeah.
my friend.
Your sorceress kind of looks at you when you do that and kind of stands closer to you. Sorry. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Anything else going on with you guys for now? What's up?
Crime. I want to
course.
go back and steal the plant with Warren.
You
my
screwed up 3 times in a row on that one. I remember that.
But I have an idea.
Oh, goody.
I want to make sure that there are no cops around first, but
All right.
I like that you haven't asked my help once, even though I'm super good at stealth, and I have absolutely no moral judgments whatsoever. Like
you didn't you didn't tell me that though. I asked.
You should know by now.
She almost ate the pig.
You
in the
do.
blacksmith.
I mean, I could ask Aerolus instead of. Warren is good for a throwing arm, but you're also a good lookout.
And infiltrator.
Yeah.
And
that's
distraction.
true. Distraction, that definitely works.
Hmm. I don't even have to try
I'll
it.
take
back.
both of you then. You can split 3 ways.
Well,
The reward,
You
I mean.
could probably convince Eros to do it for free. Just
Okay. True
she's
enough.
not big on money.
you know, how about I'm gonna leave this
Kevin?
mission up to. I'm gonna leave the mission up to them.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like she's got it locked down, and my stealth is pretty good. I'm
Yeah.
confident.
Okay. So, here's the question.
Kevin, is there a
Yeah.
pub nearby? I'm gonna go to a pub and just sit down and be quiet.
A pub. Sure. Yeah.
I agree with MK on that one. Actually, MK, maybe we take a stop somewhere and no, pub sounds like a good idea.
Great. Do you guys want to go to the one
Okay,
of the
so
2 that you guys already know? So the Creaky Stool or
Is there a
Alewister?
closer one? Is there a close one to where we are right now?
Yeah, you're on the 6th level now. So that one's down on the 7th. So yeah, you ask around and you can find one. Yeah.
Oh, there was one other thing. I almost completely lost my mind. 6th level Breakmont burnt out house.
Yep.
We haven't even checked there yet.
Yep.
Go as a group before you guys go off on your mission. Just to go take a look
Okay.
at this place that the seer gypsy decided to point us in a direction.
Or you and I could do it while they go and do their mission.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the party split.
Grills, do you want to go with them and on their super secret mission, or we want to go and? Oh, right, he's smithing right now. All right.
Yeah, he's
While
smithing,
I'm smithing, I'm effectively
cutting the price down by 250. Yeah.
convert this guy to Moradin.
As long as you can keep from biting him, that's good. Yeah.
All right, I guess me and MK and Valeria are gonna go look at the house then.
All right. Who wants to go first? Airless and Simple,
Is
or
Syl
MK
going
and
with-
Word?
go for it.
Oh,
You guys
right.
are with us.
What's Syl doing?
Syl is gonna hang
Oh
out with
yeah,
Airless.
she's just with us.
Yeah, she's gonna hang out with
Oh,
Airless.
man.
And the Sorceress is gonna hang out with you, Warren.
Syl can be the diversion, you can be infiltration, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
join
I'm
you
actually.
with that.
I'm going to ask, what exactly do you need from me?
There's a specific kind of plant. DM, can you remind me what it is?
I'm looking for the notes. I can't even remember. Let's find out.
Oh, she's excited the second you say that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes?
It was okay. Yeah, it was a flower. It was
A flower?
yeah, it was some kind of flower, and it had, I forget the number of sides to it. It was very specific. I think it had 7
Thorns?
sides to it. What's that?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it thorns or something?
7.
Can I do
7...
it? Can I do a nature check from his description
Sure.
to see if I know it?
Yeah. Go for it.
Natural 1. Jesus.
Well, you got my real life
I don't
nature
like these
knowledge.
dice anymore. God. I'm getting new dice. This is no.
There you go. Yeah,
I've gotten
This is
3
why
tonight
dice
already.
jails are a thing.
that is
I
true.
mean, you could always get the cursed D20 that my friend had.
Ugh.
I don't want. I want to hear that story, but also not
What
right
curse we
now.
talking? You talking beaten cursed or what?
No. I'll tell the story later. You'll know why.
Cool. So we're going to improvise, and I honestly don't remember, but I remember enough of it, so we're okay with that. So it was a 7-petaled flower, I believe.
Okay.
We're going to call it deep red, and had thorns on
really
the
unusual.
had thorns on the tips of it.
Okay.
Had thorns on the tips. Yeah, you got it. So they wanted that because it was to make some kind of potion or something out of it. Some client wanted that.
And could I buy some gloves and a
Sure.
bag, like a Ziploc bag, a plastic bag?
Not plastic.
Log
But you could buy
bag.
some regular burlap kind of things.
A hemp, yeah, that works.
Yeah, you could do that for sure.
Burlap.
For sure. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, 2 gold to buy you some nice
Nah.
gloves.
Okay,
It's
yeah, I'll
a
buy
simple job.
Or
That's what I was thinking too.
yeah. I see what you did there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, ouch. It hurts.
Yes,
I was thinking the same thing as you.
Don't worry, I ate
Yes.
myself enough for
Now,
that joke.
to remember this in our last episode, it ended where Simple's facing the snake. That was the ant who got put out in the back to watch the garden after he screwed up 3 times in a row. And,
Yeah.
and she was in the form of a serpent. And said, "Well, what are you doing here?" And then he ran. And that's where we ended that one. So,
Come back!
this is a couple days later. So it's totally different now. Alright, so you guys heading off to that place? Simple knows the way. So you do.
Okay, yeah.
You tread toward there, and you
Oh,
and
by the
Airless
way,
and
there's
Syl.
going to be a talking snake there, so if you could just, that would be great.
This is weirdly familiar. I
Are you
don't
trying
know.
to tell me it's suspect?
Oh,
It's
do hiss.
it's if it was guarding a golden apple tree, then it would be suspicious.
It is a serpent in the Garden of Eden there, so yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Bless you.
That's this way, Devin.
May the Force God bless.
So again, A Simple, what do you need from me?
I need you to so Silk can be a diversion if we need it. I need you to basically boost me up, and then I will get you up there as well, and you deal with the snake, I'll find the plant, or vice
How
versa.
heavy are you?
Not
You
very
cold.
heavy. I have 6
Yeah, but-
strength.
Not heavy.
50 pounds.
No. How like weight wise? How heavy?
I'm guessing 50 pounds.
I'm carrying like 89 pounds, and I'm like 54.
Can you jettison some of that? Jesus, you have to take that all?
No,
I guess.
I can drop off my backpack.
There you go.
and leave it.
Yeah, do that.
If you want to leave it
your
with the
backpack,
group,
I'll put it in Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I'll leave my backpack behind, and now I'm
you should see what
I'm
Warren did.
54 plus 32 now.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe it
Right
would
on.
be easier if you just hang on to me and I can get you up there.
That's a good idea. But be
He's-
warned, there is an
Get him a cowboy
alarm
hat.
system on that white line on the fence.
It's the wall, yeah.
So if you touch it, it'll make a noise, and we have to run.
You know, from experience, certain parts are wired for
Understood.
alarms.
All right, I'll take Mountain Lion for him and just kind of stare at him like, all right.
Okay, I get on top.
Hi,
Standing on a mountain lion. There you go. It's
I
like
am
a
not
circus
gonna
act.
do that.
All right.
All right, I'll climb. And
All right. So you both climb up there. Both of you give me dex checks. Good luck. You need to clear it simple. You need to clear an 8.
A check.
Yep. Dex check or dex save is fine. You need to clear an
well,
8.
he's writing me, so I mean,
Well,
Well,
it's
you both separate, you should
24
cross
or
over.
a 27.
You're fine. Dang.
Okay.
Nice rolls.
yeah, so 16.
Yeah, you guys are all fine. You land in there. It's all snowy, so you just kind of land soft in the snow. Powders up a little bit. There's a whole bunch of plants here, and they've not done well in the snow this past 2 weeks or whatever. So they're not doing too well. Petals are mostly gone, downed. There are some plants that are like magically warmed, and you can see around the plants about like 2 feet around the radius of its trunks or roots. And you see it's all just green and staying warm, kind of like magical greenhouses. So several of these are protected. Because
also,
of
I'm going to do a stealth immediately. I don't know how
Okay.
much you want to give me on that, but
Got
I'm
it.
going to at least try to be as inconspicuous as possible.
right, there's a fair amount of greenery here, still bushes and so forth. So you can do that. Uh-oh.
I will.
That was a bad face.
While,
What is it?
while
No
she's,
leopard
stealth-
with a
while
halfling
she's
on a
stealthing,
back.
I'm going to see if the snake is still here. So can I do a perception check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So like
Bugs Bunny
26. So I think I'm probably good.
26. Oh, I thought it was a nat 1 when you're like, oh, okay.
Bugs Bunny music. Din, din, din,
6.
din, 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 din.
6. You
On
don't
perception.
see. You don't see anything. You saw an earthworm trying to
I'm-
go back in the ground, and you thought, is that the snake? No, it's not. All right.
I'm just going to help her find the flowers.
Gotcha. All right. So you guys are around there. You're looking around there, and the mountain lion seems to be pretty well hidden. Just kind of goes into some bushes there that are growing naturally.
Oh, can I roll stealth as well?
Not this round. You were searching for the thing. You can next round. So
Right,
let's see if anything sees
okay.
you on this one. And Syl is go ahead and give me a stealth for Syl.
Not good. 3.
Not good. She's just standing there. She doesn't know how to hide yet. So she's just kind of standing there. She doesn't really care about that. She's kind of like,
I'm doing it right. And
yeah. Okay, that happened that round. Fortunately, I rolled a 4 for their perception, so nothing happened this round. It is in the back of the house, basically in the back garden there. There's a whole bunch of snow. There's still a fair amount of greenery because several plants have been protected magically. And it's weird when you pass by their fields, like when you're hiding behind those kind of bushes, you feel the warmth from it, from that area that's been protected from the snow. And it's basically a warm spell. It's a greenhouse spell, whatever that is. So you feel that. I want you to give me an Arcana check, Airless, and Syl,
okay.
because you're both druids.
Okay. I'll roll for Syl if you want.
I mean, I can do nature if you'll allow it. but
Yeah,
Arcana
absolutely.
doesn't really
Nature's
help.
fine.
Okay. So, let's see.
Okay, this die is betraying me. I
So
rolled a
15
2.
for me.
Nope. And 15's great. Yep, that's
A
sufficient.
straight 2. I don't know what her
13 for
modifier
stealth.
is.
Okay. Well, who's I don't know
And
who's.
all stealth.
yeah.
All stealth as well.
Okay. Yeah, those guys that made it, you realize this is druid magic. This is druid magic in there. And it's keeping it warm, keeping the plants alive, and it's nourishing that. So this is druid magic, just so you know.
Okay, I
Alright.
rolled an 18 for stealth.
Beautiful. So next round you kind of do hide behind some of the greenery. There's still some big flat, almost like palm tree branches or leaves in there. And you feel the warmth of that field. Very welcomed after being out in the snow. I'm going to roll and see if anyone's coming out there just for the fun of it. That's different. That was fun. Mixing with a nice 3 stealth there. The lights in the house come on toward the back. The back lights come on. 2 yellow and 1 green light come on magically. Pop, pop, pop. And it's fairly bright now. It illuminates the snow. And yeah, people have been alerted to you. What would you like to do?
I'm hidden, so you're gonna have to do something.
Was I caught or
Syl is standing with a 3 for stealth.
I will?
Oh, so I'll kind of like lightly kind of make a growl noise at her.
Okay.
She can understand me, right?
Yeah.
So I'll indicate to her that she should turn into a bobcat and
Okay.
find cover.
Boom, bobcat, and she just kind of starts running this way and then that way and trying to hide on there. Go for it. Give me a stealth for her.
I think a bobcat is like +3.
I think so.
She's also a cat. She's a kitty cat.
So like 12.
12. Okay, not terrible, but not great at all. All right. What would you guys like to do this round?
I'm going to search for the plant.
Give me a perception. You're looking around. There's a whole bunch
Actually,
of plants. Whole
no.
bunch of
I'm
splashes
going
of
to
color.
hide until the lights go out.
I'm just hiding too. That's
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna hide until the plants go out.
Door opens. This
The
guy
lights.
goes out. He seems to be half elven. He's like, right, who's there? And he's got gets his bow out. It's a short bow, and he's got the arrow, and he's kind of looking around for things.
I got a 23.
Beautiful. And Air the Sheriff was what, was an 18 or something like that, somewhere around there for earlier writing.
it was like ridiculous. It was 20 something.
Yep.
It was super high.
I'm gonna roll his, and I get a 13. Ah, he sees Syl. Stupid cats. Thunk.
She was like 13. So he does see her.
Yeah. Roll a 13. She's like, stupid cats. He goes, wait. Aunt Margaret, is that you?
I guess I have to play she'll just kind of like nod, I guess, like like
Give me a deception.
8,
7.
9, technically 9.
7 here.
I
So
stay
yeah.
in my position, but I'm going to use this opportunity to look for the plant.
Beautiful.
What-
Give me a perception.
Okay.
I mean, she is causing a distract. That is what we
Yeah,
asked her
it
to
sure
do.
So he's like, well, come on in, you silly goose, and stop taking the forms of the animals. You've done enough of that tonight. Come on in. Come on in. It's warmer in here. What kind of fool thing? You've been outside enough today. Come on in. Stop showing off. Come on in.
4.
You're gonna fight your sister. 4. Nothing this round.
Okay.
What does Sil want to do?
I look at.
So Syl will actually just kind of jet off and like try and make it over the wall.
Really? Okay. Give me an acrobatics.
Okay. 6.
Jumped up there, caught on the top, but it was all snowy and icy. He just kind of fell back. Didn't quite make it over on this round. He's like, enough already. And he's like, and he hurls this magic at her. And instead of spill magic, poof, she's herself.
Uh-oh.
She's like, voice changes. Instead of the more playful get in, right? It's like, what are you? Because
I'm going to immediately try to pounce him as soon as I can. I don't know if I get a
You
surprise.
can do it this round
stealth,
now.
Or you want me to?
You can
okay.
do it this round now if you want to. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and pounce him.
Go for it.
Okay. God, I don't know why I cannot remember how this works. So I roll for it, right?
Yeah, and if you hit, then you pouncify, I think. Something like that.
Please
Oh,
hit.
19.
You got it. He doesn't have any
plus
armor on right now.
whatever.
No.
Okay, and so I get a bite attack, I guess, automatically, and then after that I have to roll for claw. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the D6 for the bite, right?
Sorry, it's way up there. A D8, actually.
D8, beautiful. Oh yeah, you're the big cat now.
Mm-hmm. I
You're
am.
the big cat now. All right.
I'm gonna search again.
Yep, do it.
So 6 damage on that.
Whew.
And then I'll take a claw as well.
Natural 20.
Oh,
We'll get to that in a moment.
And then I'll also try for a claw attack. Oof, that's not good. 8.
No, does not hit
No,
him.
okay.
So he's taking 6 damage. He's like, "Arr!" As you kind of just knock him down in the snow like that. Oh, does he get a strength save on the knockdown or not? Or is he just knocked
I
down?
don't think so.
Okay,
I
so you got
don't
him knocked
know.
down. We rolled a hit,
Because
so I think it's okay.
I think if I knock you prone,
Then
which
he's
is what I
prone,
can do
yeah.
at next level, then you do to see if you don't get knocked prone. But I can't technically knock you prone yet, so
It would be in the same round, I think. But
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm confused on this, but you. I
We'll
think
check it later.
sounds
Right
at
now he's
lower
knocked
level-
prone.
Okay, sorry.
no worries. So he's basically in the doorway. He's just fallen down. He just ripped at him. He's like, ah! And he's like, we're under attack! We're under attack! And last time you were here, there was a whole bunch of party stuff going on. This time, it's not. It's a totally different thing. And when he hears...
What did you say he was again?
Half elf.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
he's that elf guy. So this time it's totally different. There was nothing going in. You woke him up at night. So that's what's happening now. But he yells, we're under attack, we're under attack. And then you hear this very calm, very serene, almost ethereal voice inside. Not really emotional, saying, don't worry, master. We have it under control. And you hear weird, kind of sliding footsteps approaching.
Oh, great.
All right, now, simple. You see it from where you're hiding and you're crouching low, and you see it under some of the bushes. You see it. There's that flower. It's got the 6 petals, each with a thorn on the end of it. That's the one they want. You're sure of it. With a 20, you're absolutely sure of it. It's about 15 feet away.
Going to sneak towards it.
All right. Give me. You can do that because it's half speed when you're sneaking. Give me a stealth.
27.
Nice. You're very careful. It's heavily foliage there, so you're pretty confident you're there. What does Sil want to do this round? She failed. Fell back in it. She's still inside. but she is herself now.
Getting your paycheck up to 2 days earlier is another reason banking with Capital One.
God, I don't know. This is why I never want to. Does anybody else want to play her? I really, really have a hard time. I don't
I'll
know
do it.
why.
I'll do
Okay,
it.
please.
Cool.
Please
What's
do.
Sue want to do?
I don't know why I have a hard
No
time. with
worries, because she's your daughter. You don't want to put her in harm's way.
that. Exactly. But I also want her to make the decision.
Right.
She,
She's
I
gonna
don't
make
know.
the best of her life. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's either Syl wants to protect you or she wants to run away. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Whatever you want to do, just let me know what she's doing.
And I would hope she would know I would want her to run away. So.
Yeah. Wait, I should probably think about this, even or odd. Even, she runs away. Odd, she stays behind. Even, she runs away.
Okay.
Wow. So she listened to your instructions. She give me a dex check again. See if she can hop. Oh no, she's a person.
Okay.
Dex check with disadvantage.
Okay.
No wait, she can. Yeah, she can use her shape change.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, never
She
mind.
can again. Yeah.
No,
She can
and
do it
a
twice a day.
6
So.
Yeah, I was
a
thinking she could just do
6 as
that.
well.
But yeah,
6
she could
as
stay
well.
in form and just leap over it. Oh, yeah, it's disadvantage, so 6 wouldn't work. I'm thinking she might just change into a bird and fly. Well, she can't fly yet, so she can go
can't
back to
fly
she
yet.
can go back to cat form and try to leap. So, but she tried to jump now, so she failed on that. So that's her round on that for now. All right, so Airless, what do you want to do? You're on top of this guy. There's some kind of slidey footsteps coming near you. You can see. Give me a perception.
Okay.
Because it's fairly dark in there. He's got the dark vision. He has to worry about it. He turned on the lights
Yeah.
outside, but not inside the house.
18 plus.
Dang.
That's
So that's
right.
plenty. That's plenty.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's plenty.
So it's a
Alright.
lot. So.
Where these things are sliding, every time the foot is sliding across, there's like 2 feet sliding. But all you see is like these light blue sparks where the feet are sliding. That's it. Like light blue sparky footsteps as it's sliding toward you. And where a body would be, just light sparking blue outlines. Just sparking blue like it's full of fireflies or something. Just sparking on and off.
So Bean says this is a fellow druid. I actually am conflicted. I'm going to do something crazy and.
Well, actually,
shift
let's
out-
correct this. Let's correct this. The druid was the ant he was looking for.
What?
He's not the druid. The ant was the druid.
No, but I tackled the druid, right?
No, you tackled the noble.
He thought
The half
Syl
elf.
was his aunt, who was the druid.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. Hold on.
Okay.
So who's the other druid?
Well, that's apparently his aunt.
Okay.
My aunt's a druid. I
Is
think it's
that
a
the
TV show.
sliding? Is that the sliding footsteps?
Okay. Well, considering they're still allies, I'm gonna shift out into elven form, and like literally, I'm on top of him, pressing him down, saying, "Call them off." I'm a druid. I didn't know the
Oh,
details of this
what-
job,
what are you
and
Doing? Are you?
we're
You
allies.
bit me. What did? Are you the same clan as my aunt?
I don't know what that means.
Wait. What are you thieving? What are you doing here?
It's a long story.
Well, stand down. The magical defenses will have your hide if you don't.
You stand down as well, then.
Well, you bit me.
I had my reasons.
Young lady, if we're doing a truce here, then let's do it properly. Just get off of me.
All right, she'll climb off.
Okay. He stands up, kind of brushes himself off.
Did Airless ever put on clothes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, no. She's naked.
No, I did not.
She's naked.
Now, mind you,
He was in his nightgown, but you know.
No.
Airless. In all fairness, it is freezing outside. Walking around shirtless would probably be a little bit cold.
Well, I have a few furs.
Well, she just got warmed up when she jumped on him.
Yeah, there you go.
gonna sleight of hand. I'm gonna sleight of hand 3 leaves.
Not suitable for
Can that,
television.
be,
Yeah.
can that be an advantage on persuasion check?
That's funny. Probably, absolutely.
You
Yes,
know
you
what?
can.
It should be. It should be.
Give me a roll. Go for it. Granted. Granted.
Okay.
As your
I
buzz on
sleight of
top
hand
of his, I'm
3
warming you
leaves
both up.
off.
What's that?
I sleight of hand 3 leaves.
Do you want to take the whole flower or just 3 leaves?
Just 3 leaves.
3 leaves? Okay. Go for it. Give me a sleight hand roll.
Okay,
And
sleight
I
of
rolled a
hand.
14. on-
With advantage, because no one's really paying attention on this now.
Yeah, that was.
He's got a naked elven girl on top of him. I can't think of anything more distracting, to be honest.
Yeah.
That
Saying
is
call them
a
off
28.
for allies.
You're fine. If you got the 2, you'd be fine. But yeah, you got it.
Okay.
All right. So he says, I guess you're some crazy friend of my aunt. That's fine. So, but what are you doing here? What do you got? We got mixed. Okay, it's a misunderstanding. I understand. You went to the wrong. Well, who are you working with? What do you have to steal? You're not gonna do it now, right?
No.
Oh, good.
No.
Okay.
I'm
Hey.
obviously
Hey.
I'm sitting here. How could I be stealing?
Let's
if I'm
just
sitting
all calm down.
here?
Ow, God, you got a bite there. Let's just all calm down. Back. And he
Sorry
says
about
this.
that.
The
She'll
blue
kind
sparkles
of like go and lick
dissipate.
the-
Wait, as an elven girl, he smiles.
Yeah.
That's he kind of puts his arm around your back and just kind of is enjoying the moment on that. And oh, that's quite.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
druids,
guess I'm
gotta
the
love them.
distraction now.
There you go. So
Look at
he's,
me. I'm the
All
distraction
right.
now.
And a damn good one. Simple. You get the things. You're being very, very stealthy. You're hidden. You're sleight of hand, and you notice no one's paying a bit of attention to you at all. The snow's falling
I'm
again.
going to.
You actually
Make it
hear
quick,
this soft like, oh well, from inside, and it's doors open still,
I'm gonna scale the building.
whoop, give me a roll. See how you did.
Okay, athletics.
Yep.
Gonna probably fail. I should use the good die for this one.
This is why I like acrobatics.
12.
You're fine. You're
This
fine.
is why I like acrobatics.
You pop down, land underneath the other side, fish, in the soft snow. You're totally fine. You've got 3 of the leaves.
Okay.
Syl's on the other side with you, kind of like looking at you, like, is she okay?
Your mother is going to be fine, but I would recommend that you keep an eye on them, and then and if they do something that your mother doesn't like, kill them.
She finds a nearby tree and hops up into it. Can cats do that? The tree is that kind of cat.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
most
Yeah, they
cats
climb
do,
up trees a
especially
lot.
I don't know. This is foresty things. Okay, so it climbs up the tree.
And also,
it kind of sits and
I don't
watches.
Is there
And
any?
you hear her
is
going
there
as she's watching.
Is there any wood around besides the tree?
There's a few
So,
trees
man,
on
she
there.
needs to learn.
Nice.
It's still a city, but there are some trees in
Yes,
there.
yes, this is what you're exposing Syl to.
There you go.
You
There you
naked
go.
licking the guy.
Yeah, she's naked and licking the guy's wounds, and they're
Well,
both
this
standing
would
up
be
at
a
this point.
natural act for her, of course. So why would?
There's
why
lots of
would she
natural
not?
acts left in this evening, so that's okay.
That's
Um,
good. That's good.
Sure.
I have one more thing to do.
Sure.
What is my glove made out of?
Probably what, lambskin?
Is it flammable?
Anything's fine.
I guess. Sure.
Yeah, most things are. I mean,
Yeah, very thin,
So
very
I'm
thin, kind
going
of
to
light
take
leather.
the whiskey-filled water skin,
Okay.
stuff a glove into the thing, light it up with the tinderbox, and throw it through a window and book it.
A Molotov mocktail. Okay, so yeah, you burn the thing, it sizzles in a puddle of snow, and yeah, literally just evidence is gone, and then you're out of there. Good. Give me a D6 on the way home.
Okay.
why? Why'd you have to do that?
I don't like this guy, to be honest.
Well, I clearly do like him a lot. So,
Yeah, he
But
tastes good.
Oi.
right?
He
All right.
has, my character views him as he has you, and you are a very big witness. Like, you
Interesting
know,
point of
Well-
I was
view.
Yeah.
You are I don't know if you're going to like rat on me or
That's
not.
actually no. I get what you're saying. Rogue pointing. That does make sense.
Okay. Well, speaking of
I'm a
witnessing,
liability.
Syl's up on the thing watching you guys
I rolled
there,
a 5.
and he's like, "Well, it seems that there's no danger now, and I think your friends are gone. So, as long as they're both up, why don't you join me, my dear?" And he kind of just gestures Namita and closes the door behind you, and he keeps the lights out, snaps his fingers. A few candles come on in the room, and basically a
Yeah,
pleasant
she
evening can
will.
ensue, or you can leave. It's up to you.
No, she'll stay.
Great. It is a wonderful time, and yeah. So yeah, there you go. All right. So you guys have a wonderful night, and
My character has gotten lucky like twice. Nobody else.
well, Warren is.
Same.
It hasn't become nighttime yet. Warren is.
Yeah, he does have some interest there. That can
That's
happen.
true. That's true. And
Oh, geez.
almost had it for Simple. All right, so that happens, and that's pretty awesome. So later on, pretty late at night, you finally get Syl coming home after a couple hours, and as a human form saying, "I think she'll be home later. She's fine. She's fine. Don't want to talk about it. Good night." And she goes up to her.
I'm
Now,
going to
jumping
head
over
to
the
I'm
thieves'
gonna head
place.
to the Thieves Guild.
Great. You go down there, and that's easy enough for you. You know the place. You know the ways. You know the footholds. You know the place.
They
so
all
it's
give
okay.
you a wave high because they've seen you before.
Yeah, basically. So you go down there and you talk to what is his name? Let me just go back a bit. Those guys are there's so many notes. So many notes. There we go. Okay. So first one you meet tonight is Pasha and Lily. Pasha's the drow assassin girl, and Lily's the black cedar dragon who's on her shoulder. Actually, she says basically, "Oh, it's you. What do you want?"
Where's the boss? Or I guess gnome.
"Yeah, you want Reggie." And she kind of walks off. And she goes, "Yeah, Reggie!" Like when she gets deeper in there. Reggie comes up there, shows up, and says, "Yeah, hey, good, yeah, so good to see you again. I guess you've been off doing your thing. Heard some rumors of dragons. It's good to see you're okay."
Yeah, but I promise is a promise.
"Oh, you got it.
leaves.
You got it. Good. Yeah, client's going to be happy to see this. Well done. They look like they're in good shape. Oh, man, it's a weird odor. Never smelled anything quite like that before. It's always interesting to see what people bring in. Yeah, well, we can, give me a minute here. One of the assistants, he gives it to
Wait.
us.
Hand me one of the leaves. I want to make sure it's quality.
Sure, here you go.
I'm gonna do a nature check.
All right.
+3.
Sorry,
9.
Ben's medication went missing.
It's with a 9. You can tell it looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's not started to wilt yet.
Okay, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think the client's going to be quite happy about this. So, this is a good thing. And well done, by the way. Well done. So yeah, let's get your pay. Honestly, I forget what it was. I thought it was 200 gold for it. Does that sound right? Do you remember?
Maybe.
I
Uh,
forgot. So let's call it 250. Okay.
okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So he
Come
sends
on,
it drive and
Rogue.
run.
Oh, come on.
And he goes and he goes back with
well-
the pouch.
Yeah, let's go 75 per leaf. How about that?
I mean, you're holding, right? Sorry,
225?
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I can't help myself.
225, then that sounds
Roguey.
fair. 75 relief. So he's got the packet. He gives it to you. Says, "Yeah, so pretty well done. Here's the gold, and thanks for a job well done. You available tomorrow night too?"
I think so.
Good. Let's do it again.
Unless, of course, there's a dragon involved.
Hey, life happens, and with you guys, it happens more often than others. So if you got it, that's great, and we'll see you back down here. And if you ever run into problems, remember, you're part of us now, so you can hide down here if you need to. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
So 225.
225, here it is, brother. It's all yours. He hands it over.
Yep. Thank you, brother.
You got it. All right, you spending the night here tonight? You need to lay low?
I mean, I kind of got a diversion, so I don't think so.
Well done. All right, then. Well, we'll see you next time you're ready for a job, okay?
You got it.
Okay, safe travels. Stay low. And he goes back down in there. All right, you did that. Maybe so. Maybe so. I don't know.
Well, she likes it wild.
There you go. All right, so now we're jumping over to MK and... Oh, there you go. So MK
No, I'm
and
just
Warren.
sorry. I was just thinking like that's not what she'd be into like a dark night and it's cold, like out in the moss.
Stars.
You know?
Guys, I'm going to excuse myself for a second. It's kind of usual. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just thinking.
Naughty stuff.
It's a very human sort of like candles and romance, like not what a druid would be into, I think.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I'm just trying to figure out how to add prestidigitation to my sheet here on D&D Beyond, so that's fun. But yes, I finally have that cantrip.
You've been wanting it long
Nice.
Well, that's the thing though, is like Control Fire is an amazing spell, but combine that with prestidigitation, I can quite literally do a lot of stuff with prestidigitation alone.
You could also
So-
make some really nice bubble baths.
I can also do some. Well, that's the
You're
thing
still in the
too,
romance
though,
section
is
there.
Performance in taverns too can also be bumped up to 11 because prestidigitation, Control Fire, and amazing performance.
Table magicians.
Hey,
Fun stuff. Fun stuff. All right, so we got you two going off to do another adventure here. So, tell me what's up with you two, with MK and Warren.
checking out the house on Breakmont.
Yes, that's right. All right. So you're going to go there, and you go over to the 6th level. I think you're actually there for the magic shop, so just head on over. It's now later in the afternoon, about 2 or so for you guys. And you do. You find the location, as the gypsy fortune teller kind of told you. And you see this place. And it looks fairly well restored. As a matter of fact, you see 2 people out there in the snow, kind of standing in the doorway of this house. And the house is a 2-story house there. And it looks like it's had some fire damage. You can see it on the stones there. But it's fairly well restored at this point. And there's this kind of, I don't want to say old, but older woman there. And she's dressed up pretty well in the furs and things. She's talking to a guy there. And as you walk up, you can catch some of the words. And she said, yes, well, I'd very much like to use this. I'd very much like to have my daughter move in here. And we can finish the negotiations on this. It's like, well, that's fine. There's the deposit, and then we could do some other issues. The fire was a fluke, and they're talking like this as you walk up. She kind of turns and says, oh, hello.
Howdy, ma'am.
I'm doing business here at the moment, if you don't mind. Were you repairman?
Sorry, say that again?
Were you repairman, handyman?
Not necessarily. More or less adventures on a certain tip that we got about a house that burned down in Breakmont. It was a read-in done by a gypsy woman on the road. It was specifically mentioning a burnt down house on 6th level.
This might be this one.
We don't know exactly. We're just here to investigate.
Well, it seems like it's been rebuilt. This gentleman here, she kind of smiles at the salesman, essentially, has reassured me that the fire damage is minimal now in the future, so I might buy it for my daughter. Thinking about that, are you interested in the property as well? Is that what you're implying?
Possibly. It was one of the things that was pointed out to me, and we were thinking about establishing a business itself there, but we don't know exactly right now. So a few things are up in the air, especially with this winter weather blowing in and all.
It is cold, oh so cold. Hang on one moment. Anthony, if you don't mind, can you mute yourself for a little bit while we're doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Okay. So basically she's like, it's so dreadfully cold. I don't know what to do about that, but we'll have to control the fires next time, won't we? I don't want things burning down. But if you had dealings in here, that's fine. But I was going to buy this unless you needed it, or is it important to you in any way, according to your gypsy ways? Are you a gypsy?
No, more or less traveling, trying to gain information itself, and this was one of the things that was, I guess, divinated towards me. I'm not sure how that kind of works.
I see. Well, I got my heart set on it, but it is. If you don't want it, I will buy it. I'm going to buy it.
Do you mind if we take a look around just to see the condition of the place itself before we can make a determination?
I can't stop you. And the salesman there is kind of looking back and forth, and he kind of looks over and says, Madame Elijah's has already made a nice offer on this building. It is to be rented. It is not to be owned, but she's already made a nice offer on this building.
Okay.
So we could do that. It's 25 gold per month, and we're pretty happy with that. If you wanted to exceed it by a large amount, well, we could speak on that.
Well, as it is, we were thinking about a brewery itself, like using this as a... would this be accessible as a shop front itself?
It does have good bones, and people do walk by, as you can see. And actually, people do occasionally. Right now, of course, it's very snowy, very cold. But you still have people trudging back and forth on that. He says it would be a good spot for business. And she turns and says, my daughter plans on doing a business here too, so of course it's a good spot for business.
It's hard to say. I don't know. You can say that it has good bones, but as you were talking about the fire that happened in the area there, what's to say it's going to happen again? That's why, taking a look, because if this is a suspect area for fire damage, that'd be a worrisome place to have a business.
I quite agree with you. And she kind of looks to the guy and says, well, what assurances do we have on this? So it was a fluke. I don't think anything like that will have happened again.
Insight.
I think it had more to do with it. Mm-hmm.
Insight.
Go for it.
Is that he feels like he's giving her the runaround, giving us the runaround.
Okay.
Insight. 14 plus 2, 16.
Okay. And he actually explains it too, and he says,
I got an 18.
Okay.
Oh,
He says, I think it was the former proprietor and dealings that he had that went bad on this, and I think that's it. And basically he is essentially, from what you can see, telling the truth about that it had more to do with the prior owner.
Who was the prior owner?
Well, he lost his life in the fire.
I'm not trying to desecrate the name or anything. I'm just trying to gain some information itself. Maybe it could tie to what happened itself.
Well, his name was Lorindo, and he was just a human. This is a half-elf here who's selling.
Okay.
He was there, and some kind of dealing went bad. I don't know what he was into. It might not have been dealing. I don't want to start rumors. But his day is done, and his place is for sale, and now it is owned by the city of Breakmont, who is renting it for 25 gold per month. And the old woman turns to say, young man, gentlemen, I have an idea. My daughter is setting up a shop here, but if you wish, maybe, just as good business people as we all are, maybe we could split the rent. There seems to be room enough here. It's 2 stories. It's plenty wide here, especially in the base. Maybe you could go and not go into business together, but maybe run 2 businesses from here or something.
What business does your daughter run?
Well, it's delivery. Messaging service.
Oh, interesting. That's not a bad idea, because setting up a shop for delivery itself of messages doesn't take up much. and having a tavern to pay a steady wage would be a much better idea than just one alone.
Well, that might be beneficial. Shall I set up a meeting with her and you?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, it's still early. It's still early. How about when the sun goes down? Let's see. What is a good place to meet? I think that she's searching her memory, even as I'm searching Briggs Month's things here. Just how about the Stew Leaf on level 5? It's a tea house. Mr. Strail runs it. I'm sure you know her.
Stew Leaf.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't had tea.
Sure, let's go there. Yeah, why not?
I haven't had tea since a long time, so yeah.
Very well,
that
it's a
sounds
civilized
like
way
a
to
great
do
idea.
business. We'll meet you there about by sunset, yes?
Sounds good.
Very well, I shall be there as well.
What's the time right now?
She turns to the salesman and says, I think I will take it, and if these gentlemen want to pay us back for it, we can meet an arrangement that way. He's very happy with it.
Sublet is essentially what the word
It's
is.
about 3:30 or something like that, so you get about an hour and a half or so.
Okay. Well, what do you think, MK? This sounds like an interesting idea, especially for to set up a chain of goods themselves.
Well, if you want to do it, that's fine. I'm really not interested one way or the other.
I know it's just a thought. It's an idea, but as you know,
I think it would work out. I think it would work out.
Yeah. Could always hire it out. Exactly that is the rent itself there, the hiring of people in order to go on the adventure itself, in order to explain to them how to do the brew and service itself. It could be a way to make money in this. But even still, we'll get the group together and probably hash out an idea would be the best idea. So yes, we'll go to the meeting. We'll basically try to go for that, but talk to our fellow companions.
Awesome. Okay, so you guys make your way over there, and about an hour and a half later, you guys enter that place, and that place is the Stewed Leaf. It's a tea house. Mr. Strail is there, the halfling female, dressed very nicely, and it's warm inside right off, which is just wonderful because, oh my god. So it's warm inside, and,
Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Did we actually go inside and look at the burned place?
You were standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
Place was pretty well gutted, but it's been restored. So it looks relatively decent. You'll have to supply furniture and stuff.
Before we go to the Stewed Leaf, I would like to look at the place a little closer.
You got it. The guy's very accommodating on that.
Does it look like it's been repaired with good workmanship? Does it look like
Gotcha.
It's sturdy, like it's not going to come down?
So first glance, it looks fine. And I'll give you an investigation as you're looking around at things.
$19.
There you go. And it looks pretty solid. It does look like it's going to come down. Parts of it have been shored up, parts of it have been replaced. It's pretty solid. Breakmont itself is leasing it, and it's been built to be serviceable.
Okay. I feel better about it.
Yep.
You know, now that we see that it is a place that could stand to
Right.
be used. rather
Right,
than be
absolutely.
condemned.
Absolutely.
Don't feel bad about it.
All right.
Tea time.
Tea time it is.
Okay. So, you go there, and you see the older woman there, and she's sitting there, and she's got her cup of tea. It's a nice, beautiful place. All the tables are arranged in neat rows and booths. And you see her, and she waves you, come over. Our business partners, Joe, I told you about them. And the woman sitting there is just kind of almost not slumped is the wrong word, but not nice posture, just kind of leaning forward with her big mass of blonde hair covering one of her eyes, and there she's there. And she's like, hello, yeah, good to meet you both. So going in business, are we? That sounds good. I like that. And you both look very presentable.
Possibly.
Okay. Did you bring your sorceress with you?
I'm assuming she's accompanying us.
Okay, she's there too. She orders some tea the minute you guys get there. So she's got some for all of you. So yeah. Cool. So
Thank you.
the breathy breather is like, it's so good to see you. And, might be nice to have some good strong males in there. That'd be good. I'd feel safer. And that'd be very good. She kind of smiles as she looks at both of you. Yeah. Just what's your business?
Well, we had an interest in procuring a brewery line itself, and we had an idea of starting a bar. One of our cohorts there has an idea of running it, so we were trying to look up a certain spot. We had a gypsy woman there kind of point out a place through her divination, and we assumed it was this place here.
Oh, that's interesting. I do messaging. I'm very good at that in a couple of different ways, and I think we wouldn't conflict. And I need some space. Maybe I could have the upper floor and the roof.
For the messaging services, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, for messaging service, we'll need that and the roof for the animals.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't see any issue in that. It's just I have to be able to procure lines themselves, so it's something I have to go over with my friends themselves. But I did want to make introductions,
Yes.
get information, so
I'm
we can
Sarah.
actually.
It's so good to meet you. She kind of extends her hands out and shakes it with both of you guys.
What kind of
And the sorceress.
what kind of animals will you be using?
It depends. We have the typical messengers. We have the carrier pigeons. They're just so lovely. She tosses her hair back. And just, so yeah, the carrier pigeon. We also specialize with others, including some with magical enchantments. Would you like a demonstration?
Sure.
All right, then. Let's do this. All right. So in a moment, you feel something scurrying up your back. MK, this is you. Something scurrying up your back. Do you do anything about it?
Oh, it's freaky. Yeah, I'm going to investigate what the thing is.
Okay, give me a quick investigation as you kind of glance over there.
Oh, it's a 5 plus. What do I have plus? Hang on. Investigation insight is plus 10.
No, investigation.
right?
That's passive.
Doesn't sound right. That sounds like a passive
No, your
investigation.
passive investigation is probably 10. Investigation is right below intimidate.
Right.
So insight,
don't-
intimidation, yeah, so 0.
Yeah. So I think the five stands. So something's scurrying up. You're not
So
quite
5.
sure what it is. Not sure what it is. So then you try to look at it, and finally it comes up to you and it starts. Do you have a beard?
Yeah.
Okay. So it starts crawling up your.
MK has a beard. Yeah.
You start it starts crawling up your beard. Do you allow it?
I'm gonna.
What are you gonna do?
Look at it and then throw it away.
Are you gonna grab it, look at it, and toss it?
Something. I'm gonna grab it and look at it. If it's bad, then I'll toss it.
Okay, so you grab it and look at it. Okay, go ahead and give me a regular attack roll to see if you can grab it. It's just AC 10, but go for it. So it's easy to hit.
17.
Okay. Are you doing
10?
it? Are you doing it hard or gently?
Gently.
Okay. So you got it. You pull it away. It's a little lizard. It's a little lizard, about that long.
That's not bad.
And as you hold it out there, it
Okay, I'm looking at it.
squeaks in common. Don't kill the messenger.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Oh, that hurt.
Sorry. Don't kill the messenger. I'm sorry. I just want to say hi. That's the message. Hi.
Okay, hi.
Okay, bye. And it poofs and
It's dead.
vanishes. It's gone. And so you go, oh, yeah, it always puts some people off, but it's so cute. And, you know, I used to wake up my brother that way. He hated that.
Not bad.
But I won't bother you guys. I won't tease like that. And so, what do you think? Do you think we can have something that works okay?
There's definitely potential for a marketable business here. It's just we need to figure out ways to procure the alcohol itself and whether or not we have somebody to run the business itself of bartending.
I see.
So that's why we're just trying to get information and see what the deal itself would be.
Uh-huh.
Since you're talking about accommodating the upper floor, the lower floor would be available for a tavern of such, so we can see about that.
Well,
so absolutely.
Good.
I'm gonna write their name into my ledger. What the deal was.
Yep, 12.5 gold each, so 12 gold, 5 silver each per month.
Okay.
Be the deal.
So yeah, I'll just write that into my ledger and all
Gotcha.
that, and just keep that on the back burner because we don't have anything just yet. We just have an idea.
I'll tell you what, I'll leave the bottom open for you now, and stop by any time, guys. Okay, so she does that. Tea's good, by the way. Tea's good, so yeah.
Tea's good.
Yeah,
The
the elven
woman's a little
saucers and the older woman are talking, and they're reminiscing about things from about 80 years ago. So yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna head back to the tavern itself
All right.
and reconvene with everybody.
Good, I get to stop talking that way. That was kind of painful. But yeah,
Aw,
so you get back to
I thought it was cute.
You did look like you were in distress there for a second. Like, oh my god, ow.
You flipped your hair and everything. You look beautiful.
Awesome. Yes, when I had hair. Anyway, so yes.
You
So-
do that too well.
Yeah, scary. It's my night job. No, okay, so anyway. All right. So you guys head over to the tavern, the Greeky Stool, and you all somehow miraculously made it back, except for Erlis, who comes in probably the next morning. Is that about right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Or you can come back late that night if you want to. It's whatever you want to do.
Probably late in the night would be better, just because I still don't have basic clothes.
Okay. So sometime before daybreak you go. Oh, speaking of, so naked you head back. Wow. Give me a d6, and if you get a 1, someone's happy to see you. Yes.
Okay.
Can you imagine that? Walking always, oh, there's a naked girl
3.
walking along. Wow. Nope. You're fine. You get there. No harassment.
Nobody's
You're fine.
happy to see you.
Nobody's happy to see you. Sorry about that. Yeah.
I got a
Oh,
1.
that would be so good. Now I think of it. I would have had her walking naked by a band of early morning construction workers. That would have been the best. Just
Oh, that would have been funny.
What the hell is going
I
on
know.
here?
But that didn't happen. So
How you doing?
yeah.
Good.
Boy. So
Yeah,
you're
but
back.
that probably wouldn't end well for them.
Right.
so-
That's true.
Or me.
Yes.
Or anyone, really.
Anyone.
Yeah.
All right, so you're all back, and yeah, and you get Simple come in, and Simple seems pretty well. You can speak for yourself on that, but yeah. So you're all back, and you meet up either that night or the next morning. Very cool. Whew, neat, ladies and gentlemen. The next morning, well, actually later, yeah, the next. Will it be that night or the next morning? Next morning we'll start. So I'll get the good night's sleep, right? So the next morning you start, and the one thing I want to leave it with is, when you go back and you visit that bar, or someone comes and runs and tells you, because you know how it was come get me with a 3 by it? Now it's come get me with a 2 by it.
Oh shit.
And that's where we end for tonight.
Oh boy.
Now we're gonna level up, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so, isn't it? The end of tonight?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, work on your levels. Very cool.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was more or less just trying to prepare for the fight. Because we had to get magic items, we had to get some kind of supplies.
So next time will be 6, right?
Yeah, I think so. If you want to level up before game next time, we can do that then, or you can do it now, whatever you want to. But I got to cut out for now.
Okay.
So I'm going to kill
I'll
stream.
level
Any
up
last
now.
words for
I'll be
stream?
ready.
I thought it was fun. You guys did great tonight. That was fun.
Hopefully next time I'll be able to burn some heretics if you get what I mean.
Hey, you made some cool armor, so
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
good thing. Burn some
Oh,
heretics.
Burn in
fun.
holy fire.
Oh,
All right.
On that note, did I convert the blacksmith to Moradin?
The piggy guy? Roll persuasion with a disadvantage. Let's see how that works. This will be the last roll
I
of the
was
evening here.
working with him.
What's that?
I was working with him.
Yeah, no, but at disadvantage. He doesn't want to convert.
Alright. Figure, try and convert through teaching about dwarven methods of,
I don't think it'll work. I rolled a nat 20, so I doubt it.
I'm gonna roll a d10 just for the level up and everything like that, so I can get that out of the way.
Oh, for your hit points?
Yeah.
I tried.
Go for it. Yeah, you tried. So he listened to your talk about that, and he's like, my friend, I'm just not...
Just not interested.
Not my thing. Not my thing. But you know what? You tried. You tried, buddy, and that's what life is. And that didn't work. Yeah.
It's funny going from the hair flipping elf to
there you go.
Yeah.
That's good.
Cool.
He's such a thing.
Ending stream. Any famous last words?
Seriously.
Going?
Huh?
Any last words? Ending stream?
Nope.
Cool. There it is.